No, I kind of wish I had an audio file for like the good answer, and everybody just like, yay, good answer, and then a video clip of just one person just staring and not participating and clapping at all. And you just like, that was a stupid answer and everybody knows it. Yeah, so this is the first track I got from Tenchio as of the two that got commissioned from them, and literally as they were drafting it, the first like 2 seconds I heard, I was already in love with it. I knew it was already gonna be heckin' amazing, and just they knocked it out of the park. And then literally the first note, there was literally no revision needed on this one. It was just so heckin' amazing. You have no soul? Wait, you have no soul, but according to Jesse, you have 2 souls. How does this work? How does the math? We must know. But yeah, let's go in and bring right on in. Welcome in everybody to this week's Steam Library Tour. Welcome on in, King. Welcome on in, Caltrix. Welcome on in, Jesse. How y'all doing tonight? So yeah, I'll admit, I don't fully know, like, I mean, Super Mario Together is meant to be like a cooperative game you can play with like other people, stuff like that. But at least the early games, there's really not much a second person can really do, so to speak, because you have like so few racks, so few items, and just like one cashier, and not really enough people to really like manage with multiple people. I think one thing I do kind of want to do is I think maybe at like the end of the normal time of stream at like 11 o'clock my time or so in about 3 hours, I might pop into my, I guess my original file, because I do have a lot of stuff kind of unlocked there, and I'm pretty far advanced on that. And maybe then we can have people come in and kind of like help the store a little bit and kind of see how everything goes. That might be kind of cool. Yeah, you guys see he has a couple of souls in bottles like fairies in Zelda. You smell souls on him. What do souls smell like? I've never had to ask that question before or not. Welcome on in, Raishi. How you doing tonight? Handsome spotted. Hello, cutie. Alright. Yeah, everybody cutie here. That is not Steam. You're working? I am so sorry. May your work go relatively uneventfully, or at least eventfully in a way that's like funny and make you go lol at things. Hopefully this is at least the last day of your work week and you get to the weekend after you get off shift tonight, because that's always heckin' amazing. But yeah, let's go ahead and get the game going. It's gonna be weird playing this from like the very beginning again, because I've got, like I said, my store is so advanced. How many hours do I have in this? I have 87 hours in this game already, and that's all been in one store. So yeah, starting all new is gonna be very interesting. Nope, I am triply sorry. I do not envy you. I bestow upon you all of my power to make the weekend at least mostly bearable. Yeah, it depends on the souls. Some can be sulfur, some can be vanilla, some are fruity, others are minty. I'm trying to think of anybody I would have known in the past who might have like a sulfur smelling soul. I think I've been largely lucky enough in my life where I really haven't met people that would be like that. Yeah, I'm not sure if I really want to go down that line of thought, because I like to think like good things about people as much as possible. But yeah, there should be music here, right? That turned off? Hold up. Okay, I do have music turned off. Okay, there's the music. Yeah, for a while I was kind of listening to like my own music with the stuff here in the background. It actually might be a little loud. What if I go to 7? Okay, I think that should be a good balance right there. But yeah, let's actually start a brand new store tonight. I think these are saved. Hold on, let me make sure. Okay, they are saved to separate files. Good. So, so it'll be the same as the name before. The Ketchup Cafe. Private, only friends, public. Actually, yeah, that's gonna be something I'm gonna have to figure out. I can change this like mid thing, right? Yeah, just want to pop and say hello. I wish you the best of luck with your work, Raishi, and thanks for popping in and saying hi. Also, I forget there's a difficulty scale. I have no idea what this even does. Also, why is there an... Oh, okay, this is like the special room, I think. Yeah, so you got like the employee break room right here. You have all like the management portion of your store. You have the delivery area. You have your warehouse. You have the actual shop space. I have no idea what this is. Wait a minute, hold up. There's different layouts? And why is there a map with a... Can you actually choose like different regions? How much did they add to this game last I played it? Apparently they've added a lot. You can inflate difficulty artificially if so desired. Let's add 1, because I do at least mostly know how to play this. I'll add a little bit extra quote-unquote challenge, depending on what that even means. I have no idea what that means. But yeah, let's heck and go. Bye-bye music. That's a lot of loading. There we go. Welcome to Supermarket Together. If you wish to skip this tutorial, press the assigned drop item key, F by default, for 5 seconds. I think for the sake of the fact that I'm kind of showing this game... What are these trays? While the store is closed, time passes way more slowly, and by that it means not at all. First up is place some furniture, press tab to open the builder. Yeah, we'll officially lurk, trying to make sure you look more, have some fun with the supermarket, and your footsteps are wet and sticky. Yeah, they do sound it. I wish I could do something about that, but unfortunately I guess that's just the nature of supermarket, or nature of supermarkets. Yeah, thanks for hanging out when you could, Jesse. May you enjoy your lurk. Tap. Oh, I think I changed it to... Okay, I changed the button to Q. I wish the tutorial... Well, yeah, I kind of wish the tutorial would change based on what button you actually have set for things. So note the storage shelf can only be placed in the annex empty room connected to the manager room. Okay, so 2 product shelves. Right here. And then how do I rotate? Left mouse button. Okay. Yeah, for now, let's just do this... Actually, there is a grid mode. Snap mode. There we go. Isn't there like 2 snap modes? Okay, one is a snap to just basic grid. Another is no snap. Another one, it snaps to other furniture, which is a super nice feature. Build. 1 and... why is that not snapping? It should be snapping, but it's not. Oh no, I have to actually hover it over the other one to make it snap. That's right. Like I said, it's been a long time since I played this. I'm forgetting like a lot of stuff. And then a checkout and a storage. Okay, so let's do the storage. And yeah, there's a labeled and unlabeled shelf. When you have a labeled shelf, it'll actually show you the icon of what was last put inside that slot. And when you have people who are able to like do putaways directly from delivery, they'll put it back to the exact same designated location. Which is a feature I like. Wait. Hold drop item to ignore collisions? I didn't know you could do that. Also, I got 2 different things apparently. Okay, storage shelf. Oh. I need to literally relearn all my commands. Control. Back to grid for now. And then finally a checkout. Okay, let's do it like, hold on. Rotate left, right. Let's do it like this. So if I see anybody, if anybody tries to like steal from me, I can basically block their path out for the most part. Okay, yes, that will be a thing eventually we have to deal with. Good job. We have a franchise point available. Points are earned by owning a successful business. Go to the manager room and acquire the first perk in the perks blackboard. Oh, that's a lot more stuff they've added on. I think like a third of this wasn't here last I played. This one costs 3? Is that what that means? When taking a box, players will be able to visualize the contained product's position. Okay, this is a feature I loved when I played a friend's version of this a while back. I didn't realize this was a relatively like mid-game perk thing. Because it makes it so much easier when you're in like somebody's store for the first time and you have no idea where anything is. This makes things so much easier and simpler. This one. Invoices will be paid every new day if there are funds to do so. Yay, automation. What are these big ones here? Closest trash container will be replaced with a recycling one. Which would be, I think, this one right here. Recycle. Why are the Wait. Why are the sledgehammers? So I think you can make your own specialized walls inside here now. Maybe that's for like tearing down those specific walls. What are these? Oh my god, there is so much I don't know about. Okay, I like this little setting station there. So we'll put this over here for now. Oh, come on. There you go. The room will be very important, especially in like a few in-game days. Then there's these sale things. I have no idea how they're supposed to work. Okay, so over here, we unlock 6 basic products by doing this. You just acquired the first pack of products. It's important to remember that once you've acquired a product franchise, customers will expect those products to be in the store, or they will complain about it. They will complain about existences? I don't think that's the right form of the word you want to use there. Also, one thing that they did add a few months ago that I love, you can actually choose which gates customers will either enter, leave, or just like not be able to use at all. Which does make things theoretically so much simpler. So I think for now we'll leave this one as an out. Everything else can come in. Which again, this would be an important thing for later on when certain things start happening. Now go to the manager blackboard, click it, and then click the products to order. Product order, basic products. How much we start with? We start with 3,200. That's actually quite a bit. Let's buy a box of each basic product. Click on the plus symbol of each product to add it to the shopping list. Once you have one of each there, click buy. I'm gonna do 2 of each so I can have one in storage as well. It's always good to have extra in stock. Yeah, go to a product shelf and left click on it to fill a row with empty products. Now, one thing I do have to kind of get used to playing this again after playing Teddy's Haven, which is another like shop simulator kind of game. In Teddy's Haven, one box of an item will always fill one exact slot of racks. Here, it'll vary greatly depending on what kind of product it is. So as you can see here, one box only got like slightly more than half this filled. And also, if you want to bring these to recycling, wait, is this recycling? Looks the same as the thing over here. Oh no, I guess it is recycling. Yeah, if you bring empty boxes to recycling stations, you actually get a little bit of money back. It's not a lot, but when you have enough boxes over time, it does kind of add up. All right, so let's go finish up filling the water section. Then we'll put what remains in the warehouse. Actually, we'd be able to put everything on here, honestly. Okay, yeah, we can fill the entire thing. I think there is technically a throw button, but I forget which button that is. I also didn't realize we started with like 6 different types of items at the beginning. Maybe that's something they changed with one of the updates. Because I thought we only had like 3 or 4 to start. Yeah, another thing I do kind of miss from Teddy's Haven, another game that I've been playing offline like a whole super heckin' lot, is that you can basically increase your restocking speed by just doing more restocking. And it makes everything so much less annoying. Okay, so I guess having multiple people in the first bit here would kind of be better, because then it doesn't take nearly as long to like refill everything. Moxie, why you do this to me? Hey, welcome on in, Moxie. How you doing tonight? Like I said, it's not a lot per box, but it's still kind of worth at least semi-early on. That delivery went straight to my noggin. Okay, that one actually fills one entire location, so we can actually put the other pasta in the storage, which is kind of nice. It's called recycling. I'll recycle you. Okay, I think we'll be able to get 2 full boxes in here from the looks of things, yeah. So many products, good lord. Ow! Okay, so this is also another new one. Yeah, products are placed but initially labeled at cost price, which means no benefit. Go to the manager room and take one of the pricing devices, which we'll do that once we get everything and put it away. And yeah, one of the things I do kind of like about this game as far as like simplicity of pricing is that you can charge as much as basically double the cost of it minus 1 cent. So you can use that as a quick calculation for how much to charge. And customers will pretty much never complain about it at that point, which keeps things simple. As opposed, or unlike Supermarket Simulator, which is the other version of the game that well, not really other version because it's a different developer, stuff like that, but it's the other one of the games that could have been voted on for people to see me play. That one it's just so much more hectic at the start, because if you just follow the tutorial the way it's designed, I literally spent 2 hours making virtually no profit because there was so much going on. I was constantly having to restock and everything. I was like barely making any profit. And there was like 40 customers per day by day 3. It was kind of just heckin' dumb in my opinion. You're back from blasting, and yeah, the mission still hits. Heck yeah. And okay, we already filled all that, so we can just put this in the storage then. I think that's the last of the boxes we had available, right? Yeah, that's the last of the boxes. So now we take a pricing device. Aim at a shelf and the product pricing information will appear on the device's screen. So you can see our market price is $135 and our price is also $135. If your prices surpass more than double the product's base price, customers will have an increasing chance of not buying it, so use this rule as a scale. That I can do. Thank you for the hydrate. So, PE. What's PE? If a product has cost $1 and you set the price higher than $2, customers may not buy it. Okay, so I guess you can set it at double price. So theoretically, we should be able to make this, okay, Okay, so you use the mouse wheel to scroll this up, which is kind of dumb. Okay, then you can do in terms of 20 cents. I guess it's not the worst way to do it. Okay, so then once you get your price to the number you wanted to, you just click on the thing and it sets it. Number pad can also be used. So in this case, this would be 298. Also, I don't know if there's a way to turn off the European numbering style, where you actually have like a dot instead of a comma. That's something I would kind of like. That should be 178. Yeah. That would be 0.9. Oh. Apparently it does not. Okay. Oh, God. Okay, I actually need a leading zero first. That's good to know. And that'll be 2.9. I cannot see because of the tutorial box. Okay. That's an expensive cereal. Alright, your store is now ready to open. To allow customers in, press the green button located in the manager's room. But first, read the important info below. Yeah, I'm doing tutorial stuff right now. And the thing is, there's a bunch of stuff in this room that I don't remember seeing from when I last played. Like, these tablets are new, I have no idea what they do. These baskets are new, I have no idea what they do. Actually, I think you might use these to maybe move items from, like, one rack to another one without having to use an actual straight-up box. Which is kind of nice, because then it kind of keeps relabeling the box and stuff like that. So, every Thursday, market inflation increases on some products, and you have to review prices. Yeah, I don't know what the percentage increase that it does, but it's a decent percentage, and you still always end up getting, like, a net extra money as a result, because you can still charge double the asking price. You can drop empty boxes in the container just outside, which is here. This is the garbage. Or carry them to the farthest container across the street, either over there or over there, and earn some money back by recycling it. Money can be increased with a perk. Last time I played, it maxed out at $6 per box, which at that point you're usually making like several tens of thousands of dollars per day anyway, but still. At day 8, thieves and trash will have a chance to spawn. The solution to both is the broom. Hit the thieves and they'll drop their stolen products, which you then have to recollect, and you get some amount of money back for them. It's more than the market price, but not as much as if you had sold it. I don't know what the calculations for that. I find that a little bit weird, but at least you still can make some kind of profit off of it. Each checkout queue can have a queue of 8 customers. Okay, I love how they actually give you a number here. They never gave that before. It just if there was like it just said if there were too many customers, they'll start getting like angry, stuff like that. I like having an actual number now. I like that. They won't become impatient, but extra customers that do not detect a free checkout queue will become thieves and leave without paying. That's one of the reasons why you do want to actually like be kind of attentive to the checkout. You can check lights and other decoration by pressing X or Z by default when using the builder. You can check lights? What do you mean check lights? Oh, I forgot there was a crawl button. There's decorations. Suspicious looking antenna. Oh my god. Oh, that's a new one. Okay. Then you can put signs up if you want to like label things. Have a little crowd barrier if you want to make sure people don't come in through like certain. So when I first started this game, before these little entry things were a feature, I would use these to block off like 3 of the entrances, so I only have to worry about one of these for people coming in. You get some ceiling vents. This is just aesthetic, doesn't do anything. Picture frame. I don't know if you can actually put like a custom image on here. I'm assuming you could. Then there's a bunch of like basically like posters that come with the game itself, but you can't really see everything. Something about controversy. I know that's all I know about that one. Sparky World. Well, they've added so many more decorations. Oh my god, you can make a freaking fountain. Why are there so many fountains? Okay, that one looks pretty fancy. Okay, then there's a bunch of different plants you can get. You can put TVs up here. And one of the cool things with the TVs, I think you have to pay for like the supporter pack for this, which is like $5, and the base game is free, by the way. I think if you pay like the supporter of $5, you can actually like look up like websites on like YouTube and theoretically Twitch and actually have those broadcasts on these TVs, which is second cool. Although they do have an energy cost, so it will cost you a little bit of money to keep running them, but I don't think it's gonna be that much. This is gonna be super important. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this now. Let's put this right here. Oh. So that way, anytime a thief tries to come through here, it'll be a big, loud alarm, and I can actually find out what's going on, and I can go whack them with a broom a bunch of times. Oh, you can buy a... Okay, you can actually get more of these. That's cool. Ordering tab... Oh. Oh, can you... I think you can use the tablets to actually... You can still hear the music? I was gonna say, like, the music in here. I would kind of hope so, but then I realized you're talking about your, the Destiny thing. Sales tablets. Trays. Toolboxes. What do you mean toolboxes? Central pricing machine. I remember this one. Yeah, you can use this to basically control all the prices for all the products in your store instead of having to go to each one individually. It is very expensive though, but it's also very nice when you can actually get to it. Mini transport vehicle. These are fun, but they're a little hard to steer sometimes. Security cameras. This would be useful for something else later on, but I don't know. I'm kind of mixed on the security setup they have on this. You wish it was really the finale, but one can only dream. I mean, depending on what point of the story it is, it just in your head canon it'd be the final story. You can have wall speakers. I guess maybe if you want to like broadcast the video stuff with just audio. Announcements desk. Okay, the cleaner robots are cool. These things will basically go out and find trash and just like slurp them up for you. Cardboard baler. Parcel pickup? What are these items? It has literally been way too long since I've apparently played. A bunch of stuff you can get for the staff room, which I think is unlocked immediately. Yeah, it does unlock immediately. You can put stuff here, and also if you're playing with other players, you can put them in this little jail here, and you can lock them in for like, and you basically put in a certain number. They have to click on the store like that many times in order to be able to open it back up and participate in things again. I wish you could actually play these arcade games, but they're literally just visuals. That's it. Christmas stuff, architecture. Okay, yeah, so here you can actually do like more walls or pillars, stuff like that to make everything kind of look fancier. And we have the base pillar again. Okay, so we don't need those anymore. What are the other hints? You can definitely clear a shelf row from its products by right-clicking it with the pricing tool. Useful if you don't want any employees to keep restocking that row. Yeah, that becomes super important later on when you're trying to like kind of, especially when you're trying to like reorganize and restructure the entire shop. It's definitely good to do stuff like that. Yeah, customers here do get a little quirky at night. Wait, are you talking about this game? Are you talking about like Destiny or just like real life stuff? I'm suddenly lost. There's so much I'm still relearning about this game just by looking at the menus. Pay attention to the invoices tab in the manager's blackboard. Your employees' wages and electrical or rent invoices will arrive there. Stupid FNAF joke? Gotcha. Yeah, I've not played a single second of any FNAF game, so I would not get the reference. To close the store, wait until it's 22:30 p.m. and press the red button in the manager's room. The game is saved automatically every new day. Yeah, because once it gets to 22:30, you basically can finish up all the customers you have left over, and then you can just do like any kind of ordering and restocking that you like to do before the next day starts, which is kind of nice. The more players, the more difficulty. Try hitting players with the broom. But I wouldn't do that because you don't hit people with brooms. You pet people with brooms. But yeah, I think with that, we are ready to begin. Oop. I was kind of hoping the tutorial thing would go away because that's taking a lot. Okay, it's slowly fading now. Look at this nerd. Also, you can eventually change the name up here to actually be like whatever you want it to be. I forget what you have to do to make that work though. I think it's maybe here, supermarket. Oh, you can just do it for free. Let's second go. Let's do this color. To do market. Okay, I thought I could actually use a keyboard for this, but apparently not. Ketchup Cafe. There we go. And now everything should be lined up. Hey, with a Ketchup Cafe now. Let's heck go. Yeah, but your headcanon for your guardian is that he loses his fire team in that battle, so truly a bittersweet end. Yeah, not everything can be like super. I thought you could like click and drag to do all that stuff. Okay, so now we have. Oh wait, no. That's not the way I want to do that. So, wait. And then subtract and subtract. You can subtract and change by right-clicking on it, add it by clicking on it. Also, this is kind of a lot of people to start with. This is a lot of people to start with. I think I'm already regretting turning difficulty up by one. See, I love when people pay $50 for like a $10 bill. Oh, that's too much change. Hold on. There we go. Yeah, there is also an achievement for getting or giving exact change like 100 times in a row, which I do thankfully have. And yeah, once you see the cash on here, that means you either have the right amount of money or you're giving them too much change. So you do kind of want to pay attention to that. Do none of you have cards? There we go. Yeah, when you have a credit card, you just literally use the keypad to type in the number and then hit enter. It makes it go so much faster. You saw Chris? Crap, I missed him. I was too busy talking about the money. Yeah, it just makes unmasking the witness so much more satisfying for you. Fair enough, yeah. To give more of that narrative weight. Oh. There we go. The Steam notification? Oh, gotcha. I keep forgetting to turn the Steam layout off for when I do my Steam library tours. I am all the way in, okay. I thought I could go further than that. I am now little itty bitty. I am little kobold. Having people bag their things. The small. There's not really like a super benefit to being like crouching like this, but it's just kind of a fun thing. Also, I think you can actually, in the settings, change the currency to be like a whole bunch of different kind of currencies. Can I actually do that from here? I forget what that option would be. There's controls. Offensive NPCs? I wonder if that's the way the game determines or defines thieves. I have no idea what offensive customers means. There is a benefit. Fun. Yeah, the intangible, incalculable benefit of silliness. You having a good time there? I like how they can just barely walk across through there. Doot, and doot. Also, the best and most important feature in the entire game. You can pet the cat. You petted the cat. Come back later. Oh, I gave the wrong cash. Dang it. It is both ephemeral and ethereal. Truly the most magical combination. Come on, pick up your things. Let's I can go here. Oh, we have the devil's change. Also, there's something about my brain personally that appreciates the fact that they don't stare at you when you're bringing up their items. They respectfully look away while you're doing your job. One of the minor things I just love about this game. Maybe I should move the checkout station so I can actually walk through like easily. Maybe later. Then yeah, as the shop grows, people actually will have more and more items they bring at a time. And it gets big enough to where they eventually fill up like the entire row here, and then they start filling up the entire row again after the fact. It's kind of amazing how many items a customer will buy in the late game. Because right now I think we're having a max of like maybe 7 items at a time per customer. Welcome in, Gecko. How you doing tonight? It's treating us pretty good so far. I do have the difficulty turned up by like 1 notch just because of the fact I have played this game before and I want to have a little bit more excitement to kind of start with. And yeah, there's been so many different things that they've added to this game, some of which I have no idea what they are or even do yet, so I'm kind of curious to find out what they actually, you know, do. But yeah, we're having a good time so far. It was on tempo with the music? Heck yeah. I don't know what was on tempo, but heck yeah. By checking the last lady's items. Sometimes you just get that like supernatural rhythm. You just kind of become in sync with everything. It's been like 100 the past year or so. Jeebus. You need the AC running overtime is still slightly toasty. Yeah, that sounds about right. Good lord. Yeah, it's too bad you're not up in Minnesota for like the next few days. So it's gonna be like the highs of like the low 70s and upper 60s for the next like 3 or 4 days, something like that. I am so looking forward to it. Yeah, a bunch of water to dilute all the salt they're getting. You would kill for 60, 70 weather? Yeah, it is finally starting to get to be that time of year where that's actually kind of within sight, which is super nice. Yeah, hopefully that kind of weather stays for the next couple weeks as well, because I got my local convention starting in the first weekend of September, and it's gonna be a heckin' good time to be able to walk out inside and actually be like relatively comfortable. And yeah, kind of for obvious reasons, when that time comes, it'll be... Oh crap, what's the actual days? Okay, so I will be out for a convention for Furry Migration. Okay, the game's still playing. So there'll be no stream on September 4th or 5th, because I'll be out at the hotel doing stuff. Yep, that's the one I'm staff at registration for. I don't know what my hours are going to be up there for registration. Usually I try to do all of like Thursday for like pre-reg stuff like that, because that's usually when they tend to be the busiest, so I kind of like to help out there. And then usually just whatever time I happen to have available in the morning, which is, that can be a lot for this upcoming weekend actually. There's a lot of stuff in the morning I want to try to get to. Yeah, there's actually like more stuff on the schedule I'm interested in than I'm used to being, which is kind of nice. Your stream just started buffering? Yeah, that's my internet. Yeah, like 99% of the time when you're watching my stream, if there's like frame drops happening, it's probably on my end, because I have no idea what the hell is going on. And I wish I did. Because then I could, you know, fix it. Also, how you can like modify the change in any way you want, no matter, like, if you give all dollar bills, you can still take away just like coins and be perfectly fine. Happy little quality of life. Okay, yeah, the bitrate of my stuff right now is literally the equivalent of my internet connection at the moment. Oh god, I'm actually out of pasta. I feel like time goes a lot slower in this game than it used to. That means of the day, like, having mostly ended by now, I think. Okay, at least we got that restocked now. There we go. Anything else we're getting low on? Kind of cereal, but let's get that ordered ahead of time. Customers can wait a little bit. Yeah, thankfully there's no, like, delivery charge you have to worry about when getting items. You can just buy one thing and have it cost the exact same every time. We should be getting lighting for the store, actually. Would probably be a good idea at some point. You have merely provided a lens to the truth. You're now seeing it from multiple new perspectives. Okay, there's kind of some natural light, but yeah, we need to get our own proper lighting inside here. And I remember the lighting system being really weird to try to get set up, like, properly. There's a whole bunch of different styles of lighting, all of which have, like, their own little auras that they kind of give off. And, yeah. Is this a new Super Market Simulator? No, this is one that's been out for... I think this is one that was quote-unquote popular for a while, because this is the free multiplayer one. This is just a Super Market Together, as you can... Hopefully the Twitch stream is titled correctly. But yeah, this is the one that is probably pretty much well known at this point. I mean, you're having temporal schizophrenia for a bit again today? That sounds like an experience. In fact, we have some time now. Can we... Where do I get lighting? It's not there. Oh, lighting is its own tab. Okay, so how much lighting does just this basic lamp give us? Oh, I keep forgetting it's the E to build. And then here, where's the center? Technically, it's going to be right around here. I mean, that's some light. It's not a lot of light, but some light. And do. There we go. Oh, $1 more. There we go. Yeah, it might be insane normally, but seeing timeline split and converge is new to you. That's what world building does to you. Honestly fair. When you have to think of things from, like, literally such a super grand perspective. 11, 12. Yeah, it feels like there's a ton of shop simulators, lost track which game is what. That is kind of fair, honestly, because I know, like, the last big one that I'm aware of was a trading card game simulator. I know that's been, like, another big one. Okay, this credit card. I wasn't even paying attention. Yeah, I've been kind of interested in that one, but because I'm not really super big into card games in general, I'm kind of more, like, ambivalent toward it. But it doesn't look like it'd be kind of interesting, because I think in TCG Simulator, the cards are actually supposed to be, like, actually playable in games. Like, actual rules that you can actually do, like, in-game at some point. I don't know how much that they have actually set up now, though. That game's been out, what, for, like, what, several months now, I think? I forget when this one came out. When did this come out? This came out in... Oh, wow, this game is just over a year old. And congratulations, Carl. You finally caught yourself a kitty. Enjoy your cat. Actually, I wonder if hiring employees is still locked behind the skill point system. I'm kind of hoping it isn't, because it was always kind of annoying having your employees limited just by level ups, especially when you don't get a lot of them early on. But yeah, we'll find out momentarily. Wait, we're out of rice? Heck and heck. Okay, apparently having one notch of difficulty makes this so much more... I mean, this isn't as bad as Supermarket Simulator was, but it's actually getting kind of close already. Just like how much we're having to deal with customers buying out literally everything. Yeah, I'm coming with you on future adventures. Heck yeah. I'll be in my cat class as best as I can. Okay, so I think that's all of our customers we're gonna get for tonight then. Yeah, we haven't really made much profit, but we at least have something to start with. What's the next skill? We have 2 franchise points available. Okay, so we can get more products, which I don't know if we want to get more products yet necessarily. Okay, it's a bunch of here. Employees move faster. Okay, so employees are locked behind upgrades. That's kind of unfortunate. Let's just focus on getting... Actually, hold on. Okay, since we still have more money anyway, let's get some more product shelves. That's where I'm going. It was gonna take me so long just to relearn the menuing commands. So, furniture, I don't think we can... Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to link anything else in there, unfortunately. Where is the product shelf? There it is. Oh my god, one of these days I'll learn the proper... Yeah, we're not gonna be able to connect that right now. So instead, let's just do this. Actually, still lock that to a basic grid. So that. And then, oh, furniture. Why is the TTS not working? Is it because of the text? Is that why it didn't function? Carl, you broke the TTS. Why? I guess we could also get a storage shelf as well, just in case. So, link that with that. Okay, so... Actually, how much is it going to cost to just restock our current items? I should figure that out. TTS? Hello? I don't know why TTS is not working. Hold up. Wait, nope, not that. Why is TTS not working? Hello? Yeah, let me, refund those real quick. So reject those. Yeah, good to know technical difficulties is back. Yeah, exactly. I need to figure out what's going on with that. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can actually turn that off for the time being. Creator dashboard. Crap, what is it? Community? No. I always forget how to actually get to my redeems. Settings? Oh, viewer rewards. Okay, so that's gonna be channel points, manage. So, yeah, deactivate TTS for now. So, I mean, nobody spends points on that. I wonder if I maybe just need to update something with my account on there. Maybe that's what the issue is.
You get the drink from.
At least that still works. Yeah, testing all the things at this point. Okay, that yeet is not nearly as satisfying when you're looking like right underneath me. It's more like I kind of flop, and that's all I do. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's order one of everything for now. We'll see how we're doing on current stocking. Also, pet the cat. Oh, come on. Whatever I paid for those lights, it felt like wasted money because there's hardly any light here right now. Yeah, I think maybe I should be putting the checkout closer to the racks at this point so I can actually see what our stocking level is and everything. I feel like that might be the better plan. Some more sugar. We should have excess with this one. No, we don't. Okay. Okay, we have one excess, which I can just combine into there. We have an empty box here we can recycle. The cat has been pet. And there was much rejoicing. Yay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we don't have to worry about salt running out because we get like so many of these per box anyway. We might be able to just kind of leave that alone. Yeah, it'll be so nice when we actually have employees to help me, like, put this stuff away to begin with. Yeah, as long as they pay better attention to our stock, we should be fine with that, like, not running out as much. And yeah, there is also a timer on how often you can pet the cat as well, so you can't just be like, pet, 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 pet. You have to wait, like, I think it's like a couple, like 2 or 3 minutes, I think, is the cooldown. Something like that. I've never actually really timed it, so I don't really know for sure. That's kind of what it feels like, though. Alright, so there's everything there. Do I want to feel bold and get one more pack of items? I think sure, why not? We already have everything else set up for it. Do we want... Okay, so this is all gonna be frozen stuff, which we don't have a freezer spot for right now. We'll just go for these infusions. Do that. Oh god, I didn't realize it would be this expensive. Well... We do have enough money to buy a second pack of these, if needed, so there is kind of that. Alright, so I'm gonna put all the teas on the same overall rack. Look at College X trying to get himself a second cat. Such greed. We can mostly fill that one. I should probably be using the other recycling bin since it's going to be closer to these. And we got some black tea. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the box didn't even show up. Sometimes it goes at an angle where it's only like visible for like a couple of frames, something like that. It's kind of weird sometimes. Because it has like a random orientation and a random direction that it goes simultaneously, so... which is also why just like the odds of catching with like the base thing were so low that I had to come up with like a special kind of calculation for it to give at least a minimum 1% chance of being able to catch me every time. Yeah, if you haven't seen the box literally just fall straight down, that's what you sign that it landed on that 1% where it's a guaranteed catch. If it ever comes in at an angle and it catches me, then you know you got the true pure randomness drop. Yeah, I probably want to get. I probably want to get all these actually. Actually, do we have any invoices to pay up front? We don't have any employees. What's this dead? Okay, we have nothing here. We could get a loan, but I am loath like to get loans in games like this. Is that everything? That is. Oh no, there's one more thing. Lemon tea. It's like when you caught me the stream. Yeah, I think that was like a straight down box drop. So you got the guaranteed catch on that one. Yeah, you still count the box being a hat / hood as more of a win. Yeah, fair. Box is just oversized hat. Okay, so what do I technically want to buy more of? I think we have pasta and sugar. Yeah, we have pasta and sugar. I probably want to get more rice and cereal. Rice, cereal. Then what about the teas, maybe? Okay, so we have 40 of the other ones, so we'll do this. And then pasta and cereal, so we have some extra of those. Wait, we already had the pasta, right? Okay, we already have the pasta, we don't need that. There's honey cereals, and it was rice that we were gonna get. Do we have extra rice? We do not have extra rice, let's get that. This will just put it inside the storeroom for now. And pet the cat. And then, yeah, I think we're about as ready as we're going to be at the end of the day. Oh, yeah, I wanted to move this too. Placement mode. Let's move this a little closer to here so we have a better view of everything. Actually, you know what? Let's angle this so we can literally see everything. Unless I can go. If anything starts getting low, I'll actually see it. Yeah, all right. There's a ladder? Why is there a ladder? Can I actually go somewhere with this? Kind of. Oh, I can't get on top of there, though. Why is there a ladder? Can I get on top of here, maybe? No, I can't get on top of there. Yeah, you know that those are just noises that can happen, but am I good? Actually, not even sure what noises I've been making, honestly. We'll put this here, I guess. Emergency ladder. Yeah, I think that's everything we can do for now, so let's go ahead and actually, no. We need to modify the price on the new stuff we got. So we're actually making profits. It'll be $3.98. $3.79, or $3.78. Nope, I meant to put $3.70. No, come on. There we go. So if it's 1 cent more, they'll complain and think like a quarter of the time, something like that. It's kind of insane. So it's gonna be $4.38. That's gonna be $5.98. To do so about $3.90, so $7.80, $7.88. Oh no, oh actually no, $7.78. Right? No. No, it should be 7. Okay, my brain is being bad. I'm gonna use an actual calculator for this. 189 times 2. Okay, $7.78 is what I should be charging for that. And then that's gonna be $6.98. Make sure everything is mathed correctly. Should be. All right. Yeah, for lack of a better and or less cursed term, throat noises. I know I do kind of like slightly clear my throat every now and again, but I usually try to make sure that doesn't get picked up. I'm apparently failing at that. I do also have my mouth, my mouth a little close to the microphones. Maybe that's actually, maybe it's not as, maybe or the microphone should be further away than I'm actually using it. But I don't know. I'm still doing just the best I can with kind of barely knowing anything. It sounds guttural, like not like clearing my throat. That I have no idea then. Just noises that can happen. Yay, we lost a lot of money because we literally bought like a billion things. Yeah, 2 not found products. We kind of expected that. We still got about a week until we get the thieves coming in. Yeah, we should be good just to get things going. We do have some excess stock in case we need it. Is there any invoices to pay immediately? Invoices. Issue date, due date. I wish my electric bill was like $2. Pay. That'd be such a nice small amount to pay. Waiting for the customers. Yeah, so if I want to get an employee, I need to go up to here. I need like at least 3 more points total. At that point, I could probably just assign them to be a cashier. I can take care of like literally everything else in the meantime. That's a lot of rice you're getting. I don't mean to judge, but I might be judging a little bit. Do. Yeah, making the muns. Yeah, still looking good, everything so far. Well, it's still very, very early in the day. Only a handful of tea has been bought so far. I kind of wish I could actually interact with the screen itself here and it wasn't just like a still image. I'm kind of curious what most of these ones would even do. Okay, you're getting a lot of tea. Or infusions is technically the term that the game uses. Yeah, you're also planning on streaming tonight, but what you want to do would definitely be an earlier time stream. You feel like streaming around 11 p.m. for you. That's definitely fair. I know for me, even just like ending at 11 p.m. is also kind of like almost a weirdly late time for me. Even though I've been kind of used to the schedule for like over... not quite over a year, but almost a year at this point. Since my boss let me change my schedule a while back. Dirt gets EP easily. I definitely know that feeling, especially during the work week, because I really never give myself enough sleep on like a work night. I think I usually get about maybe 6.5-ish hours per sleep on average per night, which isn't the worst, but I'm the person who definitely needs as much sleep as I can get on any given night. And if I get less than 6 hours, I am barely functional. Just full stop. It's not quite as bad if I'm actually operating off of like a properly rested, like, you know, full weekend, stuff like that, but give me like a 2 days of that, and I'm just like, you don't want me anywhere near heavy machinery. Let's put it that way. Yeah, for that matter, you're feeling it quite extensively now. I mean, it is theoretically the end of a work week, at least depending on when that you actually have a standard-ish work week. Yeah, our Fridays are kind of always like that, where I'm always like feeling some extra level of eepiness, but then the fact that it's the weekend also gives me a little bit of extra energy to kind of counteract that, which is kind of nice. You don't have a job and it's only 8 p.m.? Yay, now I know what time zone you're in. So would I be correct in assuming that you're going through like some kind of like schooling thing right now? Or are you still like trying to find something and just like nothing's really been available yet? You're just apparently exhausted from looking to eternity or whatever happened. I mean, it's also just, you know, being tired from existing is definitely a thing. You have basically nothing going on? I kind of miss the simpler days when I can just focus on like literally just 2 things and be like relatively... I don't know what word I'm looking for with that statement. I just wish when things were simpler, or I kind of long for when things at least seemed simpler at the time. They probably actually weren't. They were sort of like as complicated as they actually seemed at the time, but it's kind of amazing what like having a lot of time behind you and some quote unquote extra perspective kind of does. Yeah, could you play games a lot and if you can make money from that, that'd be really cool. Yeah, one thing I at least knew kind of going into the idea of like streaming and stuff like that is that sure, it can be a money-making thing, but if you want it to be like anywhere a decent amount of money, you're gonna have to be putting a lot of work and a lot of time into getting everything like set up properly. And even then, there's no guarantee you're gonna get anywhere close to that kind of thing. So I pretty much never really super focused on the idea of like getting paid to do streaming and stuff like that. It's something I'm definitely appreciative for, but it's something I never really expect because I know it's not something I can necessarily like super control on my side. So I just do this mostly to have fun, and if people want to like support me from that, I'm just like, cool, thank you. And then that's literally just all it is. Like I never try to like push or, yeah, I just never try to like push anybody to do any like kind of financial stuff like that. Just if you can, cool. If not, also cool. Yeah, if we're just gonna be a little bring back, have zero expectations, it would be successful to a large degree. Yeah, for me, I just do this mostly for like kind of like the social aspects, kind of getting to meet new people, hang out with people, and kind of chat and stuff like that, and also kind of discover new games that I would not have like encountered otherwise, which is kind of one of the other cool things about like Twitch streaming as well. Especially when you follow like a bajillion people, kind of like I do, and you're always kind of hanging out with everybody at least a little bit at any given moment. Like, in fact, there is one game that's gonna be on the Steam Library Tour probably within the next couple months-ish, I want to say. That I got specifically because I saw like 1 minute of gameplay on somebody's stream while I was getting ready for work one day, and I'm like, oh, this looks kind of interesting. And I barely know it's like a turn-based RPG. That's literally all I know about it. And I was still like, this game looks cool, I'm getting it. So I think it happened to be on like a 50% off sale at the time too, which was definitely part of the factor as well in that decision. There we go. Why do you feel like you've seen this exact moment? I get that feeling a lot in a lot of cases. Not just because, let's use this. It's a lot slower, but... yeah, there'll be a lot of moments in games where I play and just like, I feel like I've been here before. Like, the deja vu in gaming is very strong with me a lot of the time. Now you're a little curious on what that game is? Once we get to a slower portion of the day, I can actually kind of get a little more specific allocation of how long it's going to be until we get to that. But yeah, it's still going to be a while. Because I will say that the game starts with the letter T, not counting the word the. Which I know really does not narrow it down at all, but that's also kind of the point in a way, so there's still some mystery to it. The insanity's getting to you. This is beyond deja vu. It's Vuja Day, that feeling where none of this has ever happened before. If you recognize the joke, then haha, you're old like I am. You don't know what to expect with your brain anymore, especially after realizing that you basically saw the future with meeting me. Life is crazy. That's kind of just what it boils down to a lot of the time. I want to say I've had at least some kind of similar experience where, like, I had a dream about somebody before eventually meeting them in real life, but I don't think it was ever like a really super like impactful thing in my life. But I want to say that did happen to me at some point as well. It also would have been so long ago I literally figured out all the details about the dream and the person. Well, 18 cents change, wow. I'm still waiting for the day I get like a 1 cent change on what somebody's paying for. I need to find out how much the lighting costs, see if I can get like a better lighting for here. Because I know there was like one particular type of lighting that like was absolutely amazing for lighting. And it wasn't super expensive, but I need to remember which one that was. Although the way the lighting in this game works is you can actually have too much lighting, and you are literally blinded when you look at the ground, stuff like that. It's amusing, but then it gets annoying when you have to actually like play around with it. Made a lot of profit today, at least. Oh god, we're almost out of the pasta. I love how I literally put this all in front of me so I could see when that's happening in real time, and I almost still noticed it barely last second. Everything else should be mostly good for now still. Okay, so we also need to refill rice. Rice and cereal. Yeah, there's not too many people in here. I can do the cereal real quick. There we go. Get that recycled. And then take care of the customers. Oh, that's a lot of people in line. That guy was so rude. He's like budging in front of everybody. Oh, that is kind of the rhythm, actually, yeah. I never noticed that until now. I like that. Okay, so yeah, let's order some more of all the teas. Product order. We'll just get like one of every infusion. There it is. Sock faster. All right, we'll just put that down there for now. And just as I get the chance, I'll empty boxes and refill and stuff like that. Yeah, I just realized when I posted in the general chat in Discord, it allowed you to use the other GIF you made. Wait, when I posted in the general chat in the Discord, allowed you to use the other GIF you made. Oh, as far as like a relevant response, something like that. Yeah, I like doing useful things when I'm not aware that they're being useful. Yeah, I think that's another thing I kind of got spoiled on by Teddy's Haven, is being able to just like click and hold and select all the items people have together. Can't do that in this one, you have to actually click on everything individually. Close enough, your fingers are dying. I feel like the fingers are dying comment kind of came out of nowhere. You might need to bring your fingers to a hospital at that point. 22 cc's of adrenaline, stat. Finger. I didn't even notice that. The fingeries. The fingery doodles. Oh god, we are so low on the other T. I gotta restock that immediately. Yoink. You're tired and typing on your computer, so that's what's happening? See, my brain was kind of hoping you would like typo on tired and typing together. So you'd be saying that you were typed and tiring. That was what my brain wanted to read. But alas, it was not to be. Okay, so let's do one more night of just kind of just general restock. Oh god, we're low on those too. Okay, we do have some back here at least. Yeah, I think we'll do one more day of just like our current item selection and restocking. How much does it cost for the cardboard baler? What did that even... What was that? Freezers, photos... Decoration... Devices? Probably under devices. 5,000? I don't even know what this does. I'm guessing it makes it so that we can just like stuff all this into here at the beginning. And then at the end of the day, we can just bring it all at one point. I still have no idea what this is. Why do we have a parcel pickup point? There's so many things I need to learn about this game now. I'm a very Timja. You know what? Keeping that, yeah. That's just too beautiful not to use. Do... Okay, that box is empty, so we can toss that. We already have a set of refilled. I think I see a raid coming in that hasn't actually started yet. Demi, you might wanna fix that? You have to maybe click on the thing. Otherwise, I'll be extremely confused. And yeah, fun fact, I have in fact forgotten to click on the raid button. Wait, you're not... Wait, then what? What is that message then? If you're not... Now I'm even... Okay, now I'm definitely confused. Like, as advertised. What do you mean? You... What? Demi, explain yourself. You still alive? You are indeed still alive. I see Demi beans. That was worth all tapping for. Hashtag just Demi things. That sounds about right. Checking in, just playing a game about killing your clone. You know, that's actually not the craziest game concept I've heard of, honestly. So yeah, by all means, more power to you. Hope your stream's going well. All right. What else? Do I need to really order anything? I should probably get one more of each of these so I can kind of start filling these up. And also, you can, in fact, use all this vertical space here. So when we get... Okay, how many do we get per row here? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 22 horizontally, probably about 5 vertically. So that's about 110 per single vertical layer. And we can have like 3 or 4 vertical layers on here. So we can have like 300, 400 of these popped up in one shelf at one time. But as soon as we get this filled up, we are never running out of this. But yeah, I'm going to get one more of each of these. Just make sure we're fully good there. Anything else? We can try to refill with this. Yeah, the Ketchup Grocer. Nothing but all the best imports. Yeah, so once I'm done with stream tonight, I'm going to be showing off my my existing like main quote-unquote file. I have literally an entire like super display rack just filled with ketchup bottles. And I have a sign on top of it just saying the goods. And I'm definitely looking forward to showing that at the end of the stream today because I just love that setup so much. And yeah, the setup I have in my other file was basically when everything was maxed out based on the updates that it had at the time. There is so much more new stuff now that I kind of need to get back to the old file and get that built up again. Okay, so what else was I needing to buy? So we've already used up all of my side stuff there. I think we'll just buy one of everything for basic products. Then we should be good to go. I can refill all the current and get some extra backup stock as well. Get some more green tea. Up here. Yeah, for whenever I... Wait. I thought I could put more on top of these. Apparently not. Huh. This game is usually really good about letting you make use of, like, all the vertical space, too. That is actually surprising. Actually, no. I need to use the pricing thing to take that off of that. Yeah, let's go and just get another storage thing. Storage shelf. I keep forgetting how expensive these are, but heck it. Put that there. Your Discord status has been updated. You are, in fact, very Timja. Congratulations on the Timja. Need to give Demi something real quick? I don't know what it is, but do it. Yeah, I really want to see what the cardboard baler does. I don't think I ever read anything about that in the update notes that I've seen. Yeah, there should be more than enough there. Do we have any boxes here to throw away? Okay, no, I've been actually throwing everything away like normal. Cereals. Oh, that's it. I can sneak like one more row in. Let's see if I can, Okay. Okay, what was it doing? I am so easily distracted by, like, everything in existence. Okay, that'll fill that up, then I'll have some backup. Yeah, I like to have my racks all filled up entirely with stock, and then have at least, like, one full box item in the back extra, as a just in case. Like, with my current main file, I have, like, 3 storage slots for each individual item. It's always 2 full boxes, then whatever partial is left over from the previous restock. That way, I'm never running out of product. There we go, that is definitely filled. That there. Salt. Welcome on back, Hal. I see your gifting went well. Yeah, well, what's the audio thing that Demi has for the self-care? I can't remember what the audio goes like. I feel like I should remember it, but for some reason my brain is just like flatlining on me. Okay, so we should be stocked up for tomorrow. We're not getting any new items yet. Yeah, let's end the day. We fit trainer lines? Okay, yeah, that does sound about right. The electricity costs $1.85. We'll go out of business if we have to keep paying that. Oh yeah, I meant to try to get the better lighting. Oh well. Actually, I can at least see the price for the lighting. So we paid for like the neon lamp A, or I guess B is what we paid for. What was the one? I think neon lamp E was the one that gave like a whole bunch of light. And it's the same cost too. Oh. Yeah, we'll worry about that later. Pet the cat. Why can I not pet the cat? It's been long enough, why can I not pet the cat? Oh, so you can get like these random decoration things from here. I don't know what the... Wait. Okay, I have 18 of whatever this is. I don't know about these two. Oh. Oh wait, maybe that one satellite thing is like, lets me get this? I have no idea. Okay, now I can pet the cat. Must have been like just at the end of the timer then. Yeah, I think we're ready to heck and go. This is the ordering. Actually, let's take a look. Acquire Mart OS 2.0 to unlock advanced features. Okay, so that shows the purchase price for the container. And then E is to actually make the purchase. Okay. Yeah, keep that there. Nobody uses the site anyway. Heck you, unpet your cat. How heckin' dare. I'm the king of the world. Or at least of the ceiling. Oop. That camera's basically empty. Yeah, because you need twice the energy to pet me? Wow.
You get to drink from the fire hose!
I shall do so once I take care of some of these customers. Because they're already getting uppity. Also, every time I look at the sugar here, it looks like it's like a liquid version of sugar, and it makes me always very disturbed. Just because of the container that it's in. Okay, after this guy, I'll do the hydrate. Just look at that synchronized idle animation. And thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, I really probably should get used to using the ordering tablet for getting more supplies. I'm just not used to it existing, so I need to kind of readjust myself for that. Yeah, it should still be good and everything. Oh, I thought it was the credit card for some reason. I'm a high definition beep boop. Look at me go. Okay, we still got 5 more days until we actually get thieves showing up. No, given how long it's taken to do each of these days so far, I don't know if we're even going to be able to see the thieves in this stream. At least not until we go to my main file. Come on. I just realized this game actually has like binaural sounds. I can actually hear the speaker, like if I'm facing this way, I only hear the beeps from my left side. Something good about my best friends. They're also heckin' cute and friendly and amazing. They're just all so heckin' cool. And it's a pleasure to know every single one of them. Do you not approve of my answer? Please lodge a complaint with the complaints department. Good, I have passed. Yay, I did the thing. Ba 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 ba. Oh, missed the... Wait. I apparently clicked the wrong way on one of these. Oh. Yeah, you would have had some serious words with me if I had nothing to say about that prompt. I'll admit, there are sometimes I do kind of miss the fact that the something good about or something bad about or just the opinion redeem has been made, which is something I do need to work on at some point. I remember there was one redeem of that somebody did a while back where I just completely spaced on the fact that it was a redeem, and I felt so bad because it took me like 5 minutes to even realize. And the thing is, I realized I hadn't addressed it because the person commented on the fact I hadn't addressed it. I just felt so heckin' bad because of that. Yeah, it was not a good feeling. Yeah, I actually do already own a piece of 3D modeling, whatever, to at least kind of get like a visualization for that. But I also need to figure out what kind of like audio I want to use to coincide with that as well, because I know like the video isn't always gonna be completely possible for me to see. Like, especially when I'm playing a game like this where I'm playing like a program in like windowed mode, I can only see like maybe the leftmost, like say 15% of the stream window right now. So if there's anything like to the right of me or like to the right of me on the screen that pops up, I would probably miss it entirely. So I still need to figure out how I would make that even like properly work. You seem to have missed some context? Which piece of context are you searching for? Because I am also known for not explaining things and the way I'm thinking about things like very well, so that also may just be part of it. The chat, that's not my overlay. Well, even the chat overlay itself is like half covered right now. I'm actually looking at the OBS part of my, or OBS version of chat right now to actually see what everybody's saying. Because my actual layout, which I have, yeah, like the preview layout, even that's like mostly covered from my chat too. Oh, I thought that was a credit card. Yeah, like for example, the wait I seem to have missed some context. On the actual stream preview I'm seeing, all I see is wait, I seem to context. That is all I see in that message currently. Unless I look at the actual OBS window for it. Well, one of the drawbacks of not having like a multi-monitor setup because I just don't have the space for it. You just use your phone. Totally not too poor for a second monitor. I don't know, I mean, monitors are also kind of expensive, which is the other thing that sucks for it. But for me, it's more so the fact that I just don't have space on my desk for a second monitor. And I've even tried to look around for like other desks that would have space for that kind of thing, and just like none of them really like look good to me. So I kind of just like kept the desk I currently have when I got my new computer and just like, well, I guess this is my life. Yeah, the space is definitely the biggest thing, for me at least. And even I won't even know like what size monitor I go for a second monitor at either. Also, I think you missed Zenogre, because I don't see myself box. And welcome in, Zenogre. How you doing tonight? We are managing ye old ketchup cafe shoppy. Ah, you missed again. Aaron desk fund when? I mean, again, it's not really... Actually, I'm trying to remember how much the desks even cost that I was looking at before. I don't think there were too much. I think they're like maybe like a couple hundred ones I was looking for, which I've seen desks go for more expensive than that, but yeah, again, it's just one that I like visually like the aesthetic of and had enough like functionality for the way I would want to do things, and just like none of them really had that. Although I think it was also because of the fact that the monitor I had at the time was just, the stand was so freaking big. The new monitor I did get recently, I think has a little bit of a smaller footprint, so maybe it would be a little bit more viable for some of the desks I was looking at, but yeah, unfortunately that ship has kind of sailed on that front for now, because I'm gonna have to reconfigure everything on my desk again for like all the new computer and setup stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna probably just stay with this setup for a while until I get like, until something actually forces me to do that. Like if something with my current desk like breaks off, which I don't see how that would happen. But yeah, that's basically what it would take at this point for me to actually look into getting another new desk at this point. Alright, so everybody making popcorn. Let's heck and go. Doing a special kind of like flavor popcorn, or just popcorn flavor popcorn? It's been 46 days since your arrival here. It feels like it's been both like longer and shorter than that at the same time. Time is nebulous. I feel like that's like the most accurate way to describe it. There we go. Popcorn flavored popcorn. Let's go. Yeah, cause I'll admit, I'm not really a fan of like buttered popcorn. If I'm gonna have popcorn, just give me like the regular flavor or something that's like only marginally exotic. Yeah, it's like you told me, time is merely a construct of mortality. See, I'll skip past the mortality part. I'll just say time is a construct. That I will freely accept. With the no existential crisis. I mean, does anything make sense in this world? Like, ever? If you're asking for sense, then that's gonna cost dollars. Gotta BRB hiring a hitman to take out Aaron's desk. Oh my god. I was like, this is actually a very sturdy desk. It's actually the same type that my parents had for a while, because I didn't actually like that much. Because honestly, like the desk I got is pretty much literally the exact same model that my parents got for their computer desk, like literal decades ago, and it's still standing, working perfectly fine for them as well. It is a very good quality desk, which is also kind of part of the reason why I don't want to replace it necessarily, just because it's such a good desk, just straight up. It doesn't allow for changing needs for the way my lifestyle has gone since I've acquired it. That's like the only real detriment to it. Yeah, you should buy more popcorn. It's a more healthier snack than what you've been binging on. I mean, what kind of things have you been binging on? Because I don't think popcorn is necessarily like very nutritious in any like particular sense. I think it's like relatively empty calories if I remember right. Yeah, cause I'll say most of my snacking is usually either on like a small thing of Kit Kat I get whenever I go to the grocery store, or like an occasional like handful of like Doritos, stuff like that. Yeah, you do hope that your time will go from weeks to years. You felt happy here? Heck yeah. I like when my friends are happy. Actually, that doesn't really work so well there. Oh. Good. Hope I click the right button on each time. All right. Yeah, mainly chips, which is a ton of sodium. I mean, even then, it depends on what kind of chip you're talking about. Because I know, like, for me, whenever I have, like, my chips and salsa on the weekend, I do get a version of chips that are basically non-salted. And they have, I think, like, 5% the amount of sodium that, like, the regular tortilla chips have. So at least that's one way to be able to kind of mitigate that kind of thing. Yeah, I don't know if mine is a quote-unquote local brand or not, but it's a Donkey brand chips. The ones where the red ones are the salted ones, the green bags are the unsalted. And in my opinion, just like unsalted stuff usually just tastes better generally as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, cause I know one thing that doesn't help as far as like salt/sodium as well is the fact there's so much of it in pop as well. Like even like the zero sugar pop. Like for example, the zero sugar barks I have on my hand right now. Actually, that's not as much sodium as I thought it was gonna be. Is Pepsi any different? Hold up. Okay, I thought pop had more sodium in it than that. I guess not. Never heard of that brand before. Yeah, I think it's probably like. I think it's technically one of the quote-unquote cheaper brands out there. It might be like maybe a version of a store brand or something, because that's at least what I have access to up here. But yeah, in my opinion, it's a fantastic bag of chips. And again, the fact that it's like so much lower or so much less sodium than everything else. Because I used to go with, I think it was like Tostitos. They had like a lower sodium chip version for a while. But I think around COVID, they like just stopped developing that, and I haven't seen it since then. So I've had to go to a different brand to kind of make up for that. Because I'll say the salsa itself is already more sodium than I really should be having on a daily basis, just alone. But it's just so heckin' good. I can't not have it. Yeah, you also realize you've played through all but 3 raids to completion in Destiny 2, excluding the vaulted content. I understood half of that sentence. Yeah, one of which you did a 3-man with, which is half the maximum. I'm always kind of impressed with people who can do like raids and MMOs / multiplayer games like that with like a fraction of the normal people required. You don't think they have those stocked where you're at? Yeah, I'm guessing they're probably original. Actually, let me see if I can... Okay, Donkey Chips. So Donkey Brands. Okay, there's the website. FAQs? Okay, I love how the first question in FAQs is, why a donkey? You wanted something that stands out on the shelf, yet authentic tasting. Where can I buy them? Can you find the salty snack aisle? Ask for them in your local store. How can I get these in my chain? Nope. I want to see if I can figure out family owned and operated. That's kind of cool. So apparently they actually have their own salsa too. There's just the chips. Actually, yeah, their product is extremely simple. They just have like the salted and unsalted chips and mild and hot salsa, and that is literally everything they have. Honestly, I appreciate the simplicity of that. Oh, I didn't mean to go back in there yet. Okay, that's all. There's the same page then. Yeah, I don't know where. Okay, apparently there's a Reddit post on Reddit unpopular opinion saying donkey chips are the greatest tortilla chips of all time. And of course, the first comment is, what is a donkey chip? It's like a potato chip, but less potatoes and more donkey. I like thick chips and I cannot lie. Oh my god, I'm getting so distracted right now. Apparently these are available at Target at least. Again, I don't know if that's like a regional thing or not, but that's at least what I'm seeing so far. So that's everything here. Oh god, the pasta is like super popular apparently. Let's order probably 2 boxes of pasta then. I can fill it up so freaking quickly. Yeah, it really just came to your knowledge that you're not actually bad at the game. That's in my opinion, it's always a weird realization to have. Like, holy crap, I might actually be kind of good at this. And like any game I get to be like that with, it always kind of just blows my. Wow, we're out of these entirely? Jeebus. Okay, I've not been paying attention at all. That's why I specifically moved my checkout station to make sure I paid attention to this. Okay, I definitely want to get another thing of this too. So put the partial in there. Which one was which? Okay, I guess the right one. Let's go. Yeah, because if it was the wrong one, the price would have changed to represent what I was actually putting inside of it. Let's just dump these here for now. I'll actually take those out later. Dump that. What else can we restock? The rice, definitely. Yeah, I don't know how much we might need to restock. We actually might have to wait maybe one more day to get the next set of items. Okay, get the sugar filled up. Okay, definitely needed a box of sugar as well. We're gonna have like 10 bucks in boxes at least. That'll be kind of cool. Oh, cereal is popular too. Yeah, and the fact that you're on par, if not very close behind your brother in skill, which he's been playing since Destiny 1 came out back in 2014, gives you enjoyment? Heck yeah. I still remember, like, I remember back when I was a kid and playing, like, Mario Kart 64, I would always trounce everybody I played in that game, with the sole exception of my own brother. He would always just, like, defeat me within, like 20, 30 seconds. No matter what course was on, it always just blew my freaking mind. Yeah, I think we can just... Well, let's just order one of everything. And see where that goes from there. Also, we still need to pay invoices. Oh, that's one too many there. Buy. Electrical. Yeah, I'll admit, the way I play this game, this is always like the longest part of any given day is like doing all the restock. Actually, since that's a partial, let's put that over there. Yeah, because I do have a very particular storage style as well. Friendly competition, yeah. You're not masochistic, just stupid. You are so learning the ways of the world. Is a better way to phrase that. And you get stored right here. I think we're basically already full on the sugar shelf. Basically, yeah. So now we got basically another full box, which is actually kind of nice overall. Some more tea. Hey, we actually have some left over. Let's go. Oh, I already had a box there. All right. Kind of works out better that way, actually. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll wait until tomorrow to start throwing all these boxes away, since it takes a little bit for the customers to kind of load up anyway. And the rice goes there. I might want to get another cereal box. Or pasta. There we go. Pasta goes here. Okay, this we just have a straight up extra box of now. Some water. Yeah, I might try to just go for a goal of having all of my shelves be completely full for the start of tomorrow. So that's usually one of my kind of early checkpoints to know when I'm ready to start buying the further upgrades. Yeah, what will likely end up happening is a lot of learning with builds for survival above all else, and you giving up. You giving up only to reattain that fire and try again. Okay, so we're pretty close to having that filled up. Okay, so these are all maxed out. These are close to max. Actually, this one is maxed out. We have plenty of extra of these. I think we can do like one more row here, maybe. Yeah, so let's do water, salt, cereal. Actually, just water, salt, cereal. I think that's all we really need at this point. So, water, salt, cereal. We can fill those up. Then we'll be ready to start the next day. Enjoy your burp. Okay, we have new slots now. And this is why crouching is a thing. So you can get between the little silly gaps like that. Oh god, that's still filling. Okay, we have 3 left over. That makes me lol. Alright, so that's maxed out now. Cereal. Yeah, we should be good. So I think after tomorrow, we should be able to get the next set of products. We have plenty of stock available. Let's go ahead and end the day. Yeah, first day of profit. Let's go. I suppose there's only one complete of not found product when we had like 2 entire items empty. Okay, and then with... Oh. I need to take care of that first. So, let's pay the invoice first, just because. There we go. And begin. And speedrun box cleaning. Yeah, like I said earlier, I still want to figure out what the cardboard baler does, but I don't think we're gonna have enough money to be able to actually try it out as much as actually I could try it out when we do the other file on my main file. So I should have like several tens of thousands of dollars on there. I could easily splurge on that. All right, that's all the boxes, and there's already a line. I'm so thankful that the credit cards can go so much quicker because I can use the number pad. Because I don't think that was a thing when the game first came out. You had to actually, like, click on the buttons here every single time, and it was slow and inaccurate as hell. Oh, that's cash. And 2 cents. Yeah, one thing I love about games like this is just the kind of vibe state that I get into when I'm like ringing customers up like this. I just get into a, I guess it's called a flow state, where just like kind of nothing else is in my brain. I'm just like, boom, task, get done. Yeah, I never thought I'd like a quote unquote job simulator game like this, but most of these are actually like really chill and cool. Do. Any immediate restocking need to do? Doesn't look like it yet. Yeah, now I'm getting at the point where I can actually kind of reasonably just rely on everything to be okay from the get-go. Luckily, there's parts of me that sometimes wants to try to just run like an auto clicker on the pennies and give all the change that way. Even if the change is like $57 or something like that. Because my brain is just silly like that. I need to actually think about what product I want to buy next. Because I do kind of want to go for like the refrigerated goods so I can get toward the employee faster. But then I also need to buy like a separate storage location to actually account for the fact that it's like... I think they're... Are they frozen or refrigerated? I actually forget at this point. That's the first thing I can try to double check. So according to this, okay, so that'd be refrigerated. That's actually not so bad. Although it is 6 items, I would need 2 separate stations for it. Yeah, try to wait for a proper empty line before I start looking at the new stations, stuff like that. You've returned, but you are trapped in the mobile dimension as you're preparing to wind down for bed. I will say, Twitch has at least made minor improvements to the mobile app recently. Like, I remember for a while, they had some weird kind of bug where just the channel you were watching would just change on its own, which was a really annoying thing to happen. I think it was like that for like a couple weeks before they got that fixed. And then I think like last week even, I had a point where I was trying to just like click and hold on somebody's message to do a reply, since they actually finally added that to mobile as well recently. I went to do that, and then for some reason the stream changed to something that was like else that was on my follow list that I was not even trying to access or had any visibility to at the moment. So, you know, the mobile app isn't perfect, but it is getting better. another thing I found personally is that like people are always mentioning that like being on mobile gives you like the worst latency for like watching Twitch stream stuff like that. I've usually had pretty good latency when it comes to like being able to see and respond to the stream or whatever, and in some cases even better than on desktop, which I still find annoying. Yeah, not all bad. You get to watch this cute creature on your screen before bed. Honestly, just like being inside bed and just like the coziness of it is also just like kind of a big amazing portion of it itself. Bed is just so heckin' comfy. I wish everything in life could be as comfy as bed. But alas. Yeah, I think for the next tier of upgrades, I think they're not nearly as expensive as like the T is. So it should be easier to get those started and restocked properly. Keyword should. Yeah, I do kind of think the difficulty also does at least give you more of an income earlier on as well, because you're getting so many more customers than you normally would. So yeah, I'm actually glad I selected the extra difficulty point. Music? Do you want to, music? Please? Okay, I like how the music decided to just stop now. It's just background noise and that's it. There we go. There's music. Yeah, even with the missed input, the credit card is so much faster than trying to take care of actual physical money. I figured if there's enough upgrade that like makes people pay with card more or not. I want to say there is, but I'm not 100% confident in that. Is there an upgrade for that? More customers, employees move faster. Employees will handle products and check out faster. Employees have more money. Would use self-checkout faster. Yeah, self-checkout is just not worth it in this game. You can buy little self-checkout stations that like maybe a third of the size of this station, but you cannot queue a line for those, so they only ever take care of like one person at a time, which is super slow. You also don't get the benefits of the employee bonuses from the other skill points either. So yeah, if you ever play this, don't bother with the self-checkout. It is not worth. Unless they've changed it since then, which is entirely possible, but I kind of doubt they would change anything with that. There's a heck of a line that's growing right now. Yeah, you don't necessarily have to give exact change. You can give them more, but A, you lose money on it, and B, you lose money on it. Do not recommend. Even if it does get things move like technically faster. Yeah, looking at our funny right now, I think we should have more than enough money to get the refrigerated stuff in. Oh. The line just doesn't stop. There we go. We're getting kind of low on some of the T's here, so let's get these kind of built back up. Because we're just gonna wait a bit. Oh, I'm off by friggin' 1. Dang it. Surely nobody's gonna be trying to steal from me while I do this. Okay, line's not as long as I was afraid it was gonna get. Yeah, it's reasonable. I think everything else should be fine, because the T is, I think, the smallest rack size we have currently. Or stock size. We're getting low on pasta, but we're also getting near the end of the day, so I think we should be fine. Oh god, I need a cashier. Why does everybody like tea so gosh dang much? Oh, I gave 1 penny too many. I'm a failure of a business owner. Okay, so get the pasta loaded up. Oh, it's actually not closing time yet. Okay, I thought we were done. I can still load up in the meantime. It's kind of annoying when a customer walks in front of you, they interrupt your stock put away. You have to like manually kind of restart it. Like that. Will you stop that? You make me get my broom. Yeah, they're actually doing a really good job of just wiping all my stock out at this point. At least I'm making money on it all. Yeah, because the other game I was gonna play, the supermarket simulator, you can't get nearly as much of a profit per item as you can in this game. So in the other one, I think you usually got like 10 to 20% profit on any given item. On this one, we're getting literally like 100% profit, so it's much easier to kind of progress through this one. Gonna head out for the night. Have a good night, Caltrix. May you have fantastic dreams and a restful sleep. Okay, that should be everybody now. So we need to get basically one of everything, so I think we cleaned off our shelves. No, we still have a little bit of excess. Okay, that's still full. I think we should be good on that, quote unquote. I need $10 million to catch up stat. Oh, like I said, wait until we get to my main file. I'm still proud of the little super display I made. All right, so let's buy one of everything except sugar. make sure we actually have enough money to take care of everything else. So not sugar, but everything else. Oh, not getting two of the most expensive thing available. That seems like a very bad idea. Pet the cat. Ah, that is not the right way to go. Because I blocked that path with my brilliance. Okay, that's actually not entirely full, which is concerning. I think we can make it work, though. This we should have extra stock of. Not a lot, but some. Black tea. That is not gonna be enough to fill it up, but that should be fine because we have like a bunch here anyway. Okay, we have plenty of extra of this at least. Put that there. Okay, now we'll actually have an extra box of this. Yes, salt. I guess we already had an extra box before, too. Good to know. Alright, we got extra water. And it looks like we do have ad time starting or coming momentarily. Let me get this taken care of. Then let me put this away, and then we'll go ahead and get ready for our bio break. Run a few minutes of ads, just get those out of the way in the meantime. Turn on the burb, and we shall be back momentarily. Burb. Enjoy the chill music in the meantime. I have never looked so comfortable than I did in that position. But yeah, we are back. Look at King going feral. But yeah, let's get back to it. We still have a bunch of more boxes. Yeah, 4 more of stuff we can put away. Give again that path is blocked because I'm blocking it. That's not where that goes. Well, thanks, since we don't have any employees to worry about, they're not going to accidentally fill that in with the wrong item then. If I'm going to be messing that up, now's the time to do it, actually. I'm still kind of worried about the tea. It goes so freaking fast and it costs so freaking much. At least we have extra of that. This one... Oh, we haven't had any extras of this yet. Oh, no, we did. It was right here. That there. This is the other tea. There you go. At least those are full. This will go into here. Okay, so how much does it cost for the refrigeration stations? We're gonna need 6 total slots. Where is... Pegboard shelf? Oh, wait, that's for other kind of items. Oh, that's actually... Double fridge, which is basically just more stock in a single location, which I don't think we really need so much of. Because the same number of slots total. Let's try the... I haven't actually done the basic fridges before. Let's see how good / bad an idea this is. Let's do center grid. Oh, I didn't realize it actually stuck out so far from the wall there. Huh. I mean, I guess it works for now, though. Oh. Place that. Then link to the furniture. I already have regrets, but let's go. Let's do this. Okay, dairy products. Oh god, some of these are more expensive. But then again, we do also have a lot more per container for some of these, so maybe it's not so bad then. So this one we're probably gonna be using 2 adjacent slots for. Oh, this is a standard. Okay. Oh, I didn't need to buy that second one then. Dang it. Welp. Actually, I think I can still sell that for at least some money back. How do I... Delete mode. Now the question is, how much... Wait. Can I delete... Okay, I can't delete a box. How much am I gonna get back for this? Wait. Why is Seribot here? Hello? Why is the raid alert not going off? Hello? Hold up, I think I lost stream. Wait. Hello? I think you came in one of my streams in the process of breaking, Rev. Sorry to... Yeah, my stream has been doing weird things all night tonight. Yeah, I'm showing it like bad connection right now. Okay. Yeah, why is my raid not working all of a sudden? I think it didn't work yesterday either. I need to figure out what's going on with it. Okay. I'll worry about that later. Welcome on in Riven Raiders. Okay, why is my Twitch stats... Okay, there it's actually showing something now. Okay, yeah, apparently my stream disconnected entirely. Because now it's starting the automatic ads in a minute. Like, Twitch, what? Okay. I don't know if it's Twitch. I don't know if it's my internet. I don't know what it is. But welcome on in, Riven Raiders. How y'all doing tonight? For those who don't know who I am, my name is Aaron Jevlith. I'm a silly little cat doing silly little things on the silly little internet with a very silly internet connection that does not want to like work like ever, which makes me go, ah. But yeah, tonight we're doing our Steam library tour where I slowly play through a little bit of every game in my Steam library. And tonight we happen to land on Supermarket Simulator. Well, actually, not Supermarket Simulator. Supermarket Together, which is basically Supermarket Simulator, but made by an entirely different developer and is free by base. and it's also meant to be multiplayer, so we're doing a lot of heckin' fun with that. We haven't done any multiplayer aspects yet. I think I actually might in about like an hour or so when I go to like my main save file and kind of show like how big the story itself can get. I might maybe open up for some multiplayer there if people are interested in that. So like, if you want to stick around for that, stay around for like another hour or so. We should be able to get to doing some of that. But yeah, actually, let me do the proper shout out. That would actually help. Yeah, I gotta make a note to actually investigate why my raids aren't working. Why aren't raids work? Exclamation mark and question marks. Yeah, because there shouldn't be anything with my Sammy, because everything else has been... Hold up, why is that not connecting? Twitch connect? Oh, my token expired. That's why. That's why nothing's been working. Okay, hold up. Alright, that's my bad. I wish there was like an alert that Sammy would give you when the token is no longer active. That'd make things so much better. Okay. Okay, now everything should be working fine. Alright, I apologize for all... Maybe that's why the TTS wasn't working earlier either. Maybe that's part of why. Yeah, how long... I think it lasts for like, what, 2 months? Yeah, so the connection lasts for 2 months. I wish there was an... There's no option to change... Actually, I should be able to turn this on then. Actually, let me go and turn the TTS back on then, since I figured out what the actual issue was in the first place. So TTS, turn back on. That should be a viable thing now. It's just saying a tiny status bar, or just like some kind of just general prompt, yeah. Because it does nothing for that right now. That's like my biggest issue with it. I mean, I guess there is an update I've been not getting recently. Maybe they do change something with that, but yeah, I wish that was a default thing, because literally... Okay, the Twitch chat thing was still in the red for a little bit. I was like, what the hell? But then it went green, so yeah, it just took a little bit, I guess. But yeah, welcome on in, everybody, to the now slightly less scuffed stream, because every stream is at least slightly scuffed. But yeah, right now we're getting set up for a new pack of items that we just bought, and I'm wondering if I need to like sell this, because I didn't realize we needed not this many slots. Actually, just in case we do need more space, we'll keep that for now, because all of these need to fit. Actually, I think we might need that for the fruit yogurts, honestly. Yeah, 12 is not gonna be enough. So we're gonna use all of these then. Put these up here, I guess. And then some emmental cheese. Okay, we got 3 of them tiny yogurts up there. So we'll put the cheeses over here. Okay, this one we can keep all in one single slot, because we're gonna have so many in here. Okay, we have 72 in one slot. I think that's gonna be plenty. We'll do that. Get the other cheese. Actually, hold on. I thought there was a third yogurt. Maybe we get that later. It was, yeah, vanilla yogurt, fruit yogurt. Oh, there's the third yogurt. Okay. I thought we got all 3 at once, but apparently not. In that case, so we have 3 of these. I do kind of want to save the other, like the third slot there for the third yogurt that we get to, but yeah, we'll see how long it takes for us to actually do that. And actually, yeah, so it'll at least make up a little bit for the lack of a proper raid alert. Let me play the raid thing like manually for you, because I want you to have something to kind of work with. Node graphs, alert upgrades, and signal. There you go. Have some confetti and happy explosions. I'll do it like multiple times for you. Look at all these explosions. Yay, raids. All right. Yeah, at least you hopefully got something out of that. And sorry for, again, the scuffness of it earlier. I'm kind of... Oh, right, I snoozed the ads because everything's kind of stupid. Okay, so it's going to be a minute of ads because, again, the stream restarted because everything's just heckin' dumb with my connection. But yeah, we'll be back momentarily. Sorry for the ads like soon after the raid, but it is what it is. But yeah, quick minute of ads. Sorry, and see you soon. I'm just gonna be like restocking anyway, so it's not gonna be anything really major missed. There we go. You're concerned the raid's caused the disconnect? No, that's just my internet. My internet is the heckin' dumb. Is that the one? Okay, we already hit. Okay, so yeah, these are different products. Okay. Yeah, the phrasing is sometimes inconsistent with the message that it gives you. Yeah, raid's so nice, the stream starts twice. Which is annoying because then the ads start twice, and I do not like showing more ads than I actually need to on my stream as much as I can avoid it. Because I know ads are heckin' annoying. So yeah, put these on here. I'm probably gonna want to get another pack of the yogurts. We still have money, and the yogurts are actually relatively cheap, so sure. Get some extra yogurts in case those run out during the middle of the day. Because they probably will, most likely. Alright, and we should be back from ads. Welcome on back, everybody. Hopefully the stream does not, or my connection does not go foobar any more than it already has. Pray it does not foobar further. I do probably want to get some more milk as well, so we get that more closer to being full. That is also dirt cheap, thankfully. We can buy all of those and not really worry too much about our funds. And plus, we still need to update the prices on these too. So everything in the fridges and the milk, we need to get priced so we can actually make profit off of them. So grab this. That's going to be 182. Then 5.2. That's going to be 790. Gonna be 366. Gonna be 470. That's gonna be 450. All right. So all prices applied, I think. Welcome on, Snowboy. How you doing tonight? Yeah, the stream and just like everything broke and it's breaking again currently. I do not know what's happening with it. I really wish I did. But yeah, apparently the stream itself like restarted somehow, even though I'm showing absolutely no actual disconnects on my side. Is there a way I can like actually look at the... Hold on, there's view, not status bar. What was the thing for that? Stats? Okay, here we go. The stats, stream live, drop frames, so and so percentage. Yeah, because the funny is OBS doesn't show me having disconnected at all, but like the entire stream, according to for the ads manager, kind of restarted. And yeah, the frames are doing their thing. I don't know. Maybe it is just in case I need to reboot my modem like more often than I think I do. But yeah, it's still. Yeah, trust me, I've done a trillion internet speed tests, and every time I do an internet speed test, when one of these is happening, I have no issues. I have my full download speed, I have my full upload speed, and I've tried getting in touch with my ISP about it, and I have Comcast, which should be just called ComAss, because literally it is impossible to get to an actual person. You have to, in order to get to an actual person, it has to be only through like the online text chat thing, and it takes like half an hour trying to navigate through the friggin' AI chatbot thing, and just, oh my god, I could literally go for hours talking about how Comcast does their quote-unquote customer support. Yeah, it is not good. And in fact, when I did finally get in touch with the person to actually like work on things physically, the only solution they offered, and I didn't even realize that this was necessarily what was happening until after I signed for everything, was they literally just upgraded my plan, which, as you can see, has not helped. So yeah, there's one particular company that's trying to get fiber installed in my area. I'm waiting on them to actually have the official notice saying that, hey, fiber is now available, and I will swap to them as soon as I possibly can. So yeah, that's kind of my plan of that. I just have no idea how long it's going to take for that. There is another company that does have fiber currently, supposedly in my area, and I tried to get in touch with them about it. And I asked if there was any like special like fees or anything to get everything set up in the first place. I've heard it can be kind of expensive to get fiber installed if it's like not already pre-installed. And they put me on hold to try to connect me to somebody who could help me with that. 10 minutes later, I got disconnected. So I'm just like, okay, I'm not doing business with them then. Yeah, ISPs in a nutshell. That is unfortunately the 100% sad truth. But yeah, I think we're about as good as we're going to be here for the time being. We do have some extra money. We already have extra yogurts. Heck, we're buying one more milk. Just make sure we're absolutely good on that one. And again, it's dirt cheap, so why not? Yeah, if you have cable, it's possible there's noise on the line or some burst of activity. Well, I mean, The thing is, at this point in time, it's like literally 10 p.m. on a Friday night. You'd think most people would be out and about kind of doing stuff and not just... I mean, I guess people could just be like Netflixing at home, but still, again, this is upload. Yeah, upstream gets priority, which sucks. Yeah, because my upload rate right now is I think supposed to be like 40 megabits per second. I'm using like, at least I'm supposed to be using only a quarter of that. And yeah, just every time it just breaks down. And it straight up just pisses me the hell off. But yeah, that's just me kind of generally bitching about things. We're not gonna get the other skim look for a while at least, so. Actually, at this point, yeah, we do one of these. This is gonna require more, oh no, that requires dairy products. Yeah, a lot of this, actually, I think most of this is stuff we can store on the regular racks. Doesn't have to be refrigerated. But yeah, I think we're about as good as we're gonna get on here. Let's go ahead and end the day. Make sure nothing else. Yeah. Yeah, I have access to so few upgrade nodes at this point. Yeah, that's kind of one of the weird things about games like this is that you actually don't want to spend your upgrade points right away because then your customers are going to be constantly asking for things that you just can't afford to get on hand at any time. So you're actually better off just kind of like spending them like piecemeal and having like a whole bunch of extra points to work with. Yeah, the other issue is you had a weird issue with quality of life in your router causing really bad problems. Yeah, so well, the thing is, I bought a brand new router like within the past year hoping that would help somehow, and it kind of did for a bit where like the drop frames weren't as like their duration wasn't quite as long, where I used to get them for like 3 to 5 minutes at a time. Now whenever I get those, they're usually like maybe like half a minute or so, and then they kind of like settle themselves. So it's helped in that sense, but it still hasn't like stopped the occurrence of them or the frequency of them, which is the part that still annoys me. Yeah, you'll beat up my providers until you give me consistently good internet. Cracks knuckles on the first try, hurts self and curls up in fetal position crying. Oh no! Everybody gives Snowboy the healing cuddles. All the cuddles and hugs. And pet the hands and the paws and the beans. Alright. Yeah, I think we should be good to just get the day started. And we will speedrun the recycling. And then, of course, I get stuck on the freaking glass. Classic cat moves. Also, speaking of cats, pet the cat. Hey. Yay, box. I was so tempted to just try to throw the box in that guy's face. Oh god, they're already lining up. How am I getting this stuck on my own, like, devices? I mean, this is what I get for increasing the difficulty by literally 1 notch, is that everybody comes immediately, and they don't stop coming, 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 and they don't stop coming. And they don't stop coming. Is it wrong that I actually still like that song for as much of a meme as it is? And that I've actually listened to like I think it was like a 15 or 20 minute long version of the "and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming, and they don't stop coming" version of it. Like, I legit enjoyed that. Although I think it's also the fact they actually kept like the entire melody from like the chorus to the verses, kind of, they kept all that flowing in addition to the constant line repeating, which I think probably made it a bit better. But yeah, I legitimately enjoyed that. Like, unironically. Our house. In the middle of our house. Our house. In the middle of our house. I love that one too. There's one streamer I watch, I forget who it is, but occasionally makes a reference to just "our house, in the middle of our house," and I just love it every time. And I imagine like the music video that would just be like a slow panning in of a random house. And every time it goes into the window of the house, into the actual room itself, there's like another house on like a little like the TV stand, and it starts zooming into that and just kind of loops in that way as well. Sometimes it's nice to have silly. It is always nice to have silly. A variety of kinds of silly is always appreciated, but it's always nice to have silly, just period. I feel like if the world had more silly, the world would just be like a billion times a better place, just straight up. As soon as I think I'm done, a new line forms. Like, we're actually doing pretty good in the yogurt so far. Although it is still pretty early, to be fair. It's only been like 3 in-game hours since we started the day. There we go. Yeah, I think one thing I'm going to do after stream immediately is actually update Sammy. Maybe they finally implemented the thing that lets you know when your token is revoked. I can avoid having the no raid alerts issued like I had tonight. Which I will again apologize for. I feel bad that I didn't have like the proper celebration when you raided earlier. I'm actually surprised that I just haven't like internalized the fact that I just need to check that every now and again. Given how many times it's happened at this point that I've forgotten to check that and things just like don't work. Yeah, the best part of the stream is stream resettings that Aaron can't legally end stream until the timer says 3 hours. Well, see, here's the thing. On my side, according to OBS, nothing ever dropped. I am still 2 hours, 28 minutes, and 34 seconds into the stream. So I have a roundabout way of avoiding that rule. Ha! Just want to share my community with you, and just thank you again so much for making that. Hopefully I'm at least doing at least some kind of a good show for your community and keep being a cool place for all the cute beans, like yourself. My site isn't legally relevant legally. Your face isn't legally relevant. Ha! Got him. No, honestly, it actually does kind of sound like a pretty good burn. I want to hear a lawyer to say that now. Like, your face isn't legally irrelevant. Objection! That hurts my feelings. Permission to treat the witness as a hostile. Permission approvingly rejected. Okay, we're still good on the refrigerated goods. Wait, how did that work? I didn't have enough change for him. I am confused. Yeah, I was still decently stocked on things. Yeah, I'll probably start with the, well. Yeah, I think I might just have to bite the bullet and actually just spend the basic time cleaning up the boxes. Because I cannot do it in the middle of the day. Get out of the way. Objection. That hurt my feelings. Oh, I'm giggly now. How do you even do like the small like font size like that? I never remember how to make that work. Use a website you type like normal, then it makes a tiny font and just copy paste. Okay, fair enough, I guess. I was wondering if there was just like some kind of like keyboard shortcut you could do or something for that, but I guess not from the sounds of it. Does the same option exist for like bigger font size, or does like only smaller font sizes work? Well, I suppose technically caps already does kind of a good job of that on its own, so maybe that's not as required. And I just like to know my options. Okay, everything else is looking good currently. Yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna have to worry about cheese in the middle of a day, because we have like 72 in one slot. Yeah, the website you have is literally called Tiny Text Generator. You know what? Fair enough, yeah. Although, no, if it did have a, like a large font option, instead of tiny, it'd be in it. Just tiny spelled backwards. That'd be amazing. Okay, can I do any... I don't think I need to restock right now. Actually, no, we're largely good on things. I'll still spend some time to do some refills. I forgot the friggin' one off, okay. I wish the game would let me overcharge on credit cards. And when somebody's buying like a $28 worth of goods, I can charge them $280. That'd be an amazing mod. Yeah, technically it has 3 options: small caps, superscript, and subscript. I feel like you can do something like really like artful with that if you had like enough proper dedication and time to a particular gimmick. And I'd kind of be here for it. Yeah, I need to just gun for the extra employee at this point, because, yeah, this is a lot for just one person right now. At least we are at a point where most of our stock is, like, sufficient for the day. That's not what I meant to grab. More yogurt. There we go. Do. That's not what I was supposed to do there. There we go. Oh, right, not credit card. Oh, I'm actually free for a bit. Yeah, see if we can do some of this stuff. Okay, still some extra of that. This we're definitely not gonna have any extra of. You son of... Okay. Why is everybody gotta be so rude and interrupt me while I'm working? You are buying a lot of the same tea. I mean, I really can't judge because I also buy a lot of, like, the same kind of foods too, but still. Yeah, this should be the last of the customers at this point, at least. Oh god. My number pad is failing me. By my number pad, I mean my fingers. Oh wow, $26 even, nice. And then $19 even. Got a combo going. Okay, so we should be able to fill that. Yep. Okay, so okay, I thought the guy was like stuck in there for a second. All right, fill up as much as we can. So which one is which? This one. Yeah, the image on the box does not match what it looks like inside the actual thing. I have concerns. Fill this up. You get more milk. This is probably gonna be emptied. This one I think is already full. Oh, not quite. Should be a little bit left, I think. Ooh, actually that's nice. Yeah, shelf milk. Let's go. Here. Okay, so this can actually be tossed as well. Already did that. We haven't done rice yet. Yeah, I think we're going to be getting one box of just literally everything at this point. We should be able to fill our racks pretty easily, I think. So, yeah, we still do this. Okay, yeah, one box of everything, and I think we should be able to get everything restocked. Okay, so we have left is that. That's already filled. So, oh yeah, pay our $2 in electricity. So, one of everything. Oh yeah, I forgot. If you want to buy everything in a category, just click on the big plus button down here. It has one of everything in that category. That was $1,500 in one big set of purchases. Holy crap. And then, of course, it'll drop down at a relatively slow rate. Okay, we do still have extras. It's good. Yeah, I know there's some of these I kind of screwed up the positioning of. Actually, I'm not really worried about that one. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be tossing any of these away necessarily, so probably could just do all the cleaning now. Actually, I think I'll do that just so I have a more clean path every time I walk through here. They do have kind of like a natural path I take, and it's currently not being held by the boxes here. All right, recycling time. Let's go. Okay, I think we might have enough time for like one more in-game day before we do like the end of stream, like my big main file thing. Is anybody in chat interested in maybe like joining me for like an online run in my main file for like a day or so? Because as a reminder, the base game is free, so you don't need to like actually buy anything for this. You can just kind of download and be able to join the fun. Yeah, let me know if anybody's interested in that, so I'll know, so I can actually like properly plan for when I load that up. I do have, I think, a full set of employees on there, so most of the main positions are going to be pretty much filled out. We can just kind of like maybe like goof around a little bit inside the main game. I still miss my main file where I'm getting like $6 per box instead of just $1.50. I also kind of wonder if the trash compactor is literally just one of these things but closer. I kind of doubt it, but I do kind of wonder. Yeah, I think the other one is actually closer. Yeah, I think it is. Better off going to this side if I'm just going back and forth from the actual store itself. Yeah, I could just be putting this in the regular garbage, which is probably like half the distance, but then again, like, this is kind of getting us a decent amount of money at this point. I just need to stop exiting out that door because I keep getting caught in the thief trapper. Okay, we're almost cleaned. Okay, that should be the last box then. Alright, back to the restocking. But first, pet the cat. Never mind though, cooldown is not last for pet the cat yet. Oh, that's actually not even full yet. Interesting. Come on. Okay, that's already full. The pink dirt. Some Rise. Yeah, I'll probably buy one more cereal then. I'll just do that now. Cereal, because I want to have all my racks be actually full before we start the next day. Especially early on, that makes sure you don't have to actually do like any manual restocking for the most part. Except for like very particular items based on their like shelf quantity. Like with these little big packs of tea over here. That's not quite full either. But you like manual stocking. It's just soulless without it. Oh, you said stocking. Never mind. Carry on. Wait, that's pasta. Pasta. Also, I just realized it's been past a Thursday. We could theoretically update some prices on these. Let me see if anything actually changed. I don't think it does on the first day necessarily. Oh, it actually did increase a little bit. Looks like it was like a 10% gain, so we can upgrade that to 286. That's gonna be, so 316. That stayed the same. That is a little more expensive. 188. That is 96 cents. Oh, not $96. Oh god. Yeah, $960 for a single. Oh my god, please. I'm pressing the dot. Thank you. I'm almost out of milk. Stare. I mean, I guess like a little space left here I could still technically fill out. 3.08. Maybe 5.3. These should be largely the same, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I still don't know how the RNG works for what items get updated for prices and which don't. These we just bought, so these will not get updated. Okay. Okay, so we'll be a little bit more profit off some of our basic items at least. That's actually a good amount of extra tea to have there. That's really good. More cheese. Yeah, we have so much cheese now. This is this version. Fuck that. And this goes up here. All the sugar. That'll go there. That in here. Oh, I do not want to toss that away when it has still a bunch of parts in it. That would be bad. And that goes there. Almost done restocking. We only needed 2 more. Wow. Okay, we do have some extra of this. This is... We'll override that with this. Just because. And this will go down here. Is it worth... No, just for the sake of getting everything actually filled, let's just finish this up. So we had the green and black tea here, so whatever the non-green and black tea is. Lemon tea, that's what it is. Give me my full racks. Yeah. Satisfaction went up by 5 points. Okay. That should be everything here. Yeah, we are not prepped for getting more of these yet. Yeah, soda pack, cola pack, soda bottle, cola bottle. Sugar free. Okay, so I think it's 4 refrigerated items, which we don't have the slots for at the moment. That also includes the other yogurt too, right? Oh no, that's this one right here, so we don't have to worry about that. And that one I probably would... Actually, we can... Because some of that is going to be kind of bigger parts. I do want the full fridge for that. We really shouldn't have to... Actually, I'll wait until the morning to buy that. I don't want to get charged for electricity today for it. So that should be good. Alright. Wait for it to save. There it goes. So yeah, one more day in this store, then we'll go to my main file and see just how much I have built up in there. We should be good to just go. I don't have any boxes to clear at this point. And also, so one of the things you can get from the supporters pack, which is only like $5, is you can get... You see the shadow on here? Notice a very particular shape of my shadow's head. You can also get like various kind of dance slash little taunt setups. So you can do a spin. You can do this little... I forget what this move is called, but you can do a bunch of dancing like this. I wish I could just move my camera around without it moving, but you're doing a little bit of air guitar on this one. Do another little dance here. Do some cheering here. A little bit of clapping, even though you can't really see it from this angle. Then standing cartwheels, because that's totally how physics work. Get some more kind of weird dancing. It seems like drunk, but also like a lot of like technical movement. Then you have, I guess, praising the sun in a very awkward position. But yeah, you can get access to all of that stuff in the only cool people allowed room, which has an upside down elephant with a police hat for some reason. Yeah, you can change your hat, your character model, and stuff like that. It's supposed to be breakdancing? That's what the term is. Thank you. Wait, draw the word minigame? That's new. Then you can also actually just literally browse the internet in here. You can look at various... Oh, I wish I hadn't started the day now. Yeah, I, mean, I think at the end of the day, I'll maybe check that out and see if I can make that like do something kind of funny. Because I will say, oh my god, that line. Why are there so many of you? I've barely even done anything. At least somebody's paying with cards so it goes faster. Except for you, you're a jackass. Yeah, clearly I have to. Wait, I have to go to Aaron Zelda. Yeah, that's what I was gonna check if I hadn't already started the day. So I want to see if they actually implemented Twitch yet for that, because they hadn't implemented last time I checked, which was like I think a couple months ago, something like that. But they did have YouTube available, so I was listening to when I was doing this before, I was listening to a bunch of T90 videos. He was basically like the kind of a broadcaster for like Age of Empires 2 games and stuff like that. It's actually very entertaining with a lot of the stories they tell during the game and actually broadcasting the events and stuff like that. Do recommend. Okay, if I get a chance after you, I might try to go and run and see if I can get that started up. Yeah, my customers can wait. This is of utmost importance. Lives are at stake with this experiment. We do still technically have 2 days until we actually get people stealing from us, so... There we go. There we go. I may be good at math, but my brain still brain farts on like some of the steps when it comes to like beyond the actual math part. Like, you know, actually implementing or decrementing various numbers. And also just like clicking on things too. That's also a very challenging thing. You got the money? Thank you. Yeah, the line never ends. Now, imagine if I cranked the difficulty up to 10. I'd be having like 100 customers already waiting in line at this point. Well, that is a lot of change. Good lord. Yeah, you will sometimes in the later games see somebody spend like on a bill of like say $12.17. They'll give you like $200 in cash, and you have to make change out of that. And it's just like, why? Why would you do this to me? Every time I think I'm close to getting my line emptied, somebody else jumps in. Okay, let's go. Come on. Videos either unavailable or not supported in this browser. Yeah, they still don't have a Twitch able to be accessed on this yet. Because the thing is, if I remember right, they actually developed like their own mini browser, like an actual browser to be used in the game, stuff like that. So they still have a lot of like the codec settings to work on. So unfortunately, no Twitch streams in Supermarket Together yet. Ooh, the green yogurt's actually getting low. We're stocking on that soon. Do that now. Green yogurt. There we go. Everything else looks good so far. The pink yogurt's a little low, but not quite a danger level yet. Pasta's doing okay still. Pink yogurt. Okay, so let's make sure of that. And pasta. Get that loaded up. And still have some extra. Yay, even dollar amounts. Yay, not even dollar amounts. Almost gave 1 penny too much. Yeah, I think we should be good on stock for the rest of the day at this point. I hope. Yeah, we can restock on the purple. I'll just empty that box. Oh, right. I thought it was a card for some reason. Okay, at least paying with the $100 kind of makes sense in this transaction. I can't complete default him for that. That just makes me wonder, maybe I can change the difficulty when I actually load up a file as well. I wonder if I can maybe make my other file actually busier as a result, since I already do have a bunch of things kind of set up for it. It'd be kind of interesting. I swear, I've had more even dollar sale amounts tonight than I had in my entire 87 hours in this game beforehand. I don't even know why. Okay, things are calming down. I don't have any more green. Refill on purple or pink. We should be largely good in everything else, honestly. Okay, last customer of the day, I think. Alright. Alright, so since we're going to be kind of finishing off this save file here up to this point, I'm not going to worry about restocking or anything. What I will do, however, is I'm going to do like a one individual employee look to see what that looks like on like a new character. So we'll just unlock that. Then we get an employee. So in order to do employee, so you come to the blackboard, select employee, and then you can hire from a maximum amount of, well, based on your selection here. I think the money is both the immediate cost and the daily cost of the character. And you can also see their stats and which things are like especially good at. So you can see this one's pretty good at being a cashier, but they're best at doing like storage stuff like that. Apparently they suck at, wait, technician packaging? Manufacturing? What is manufacturing? Oh, you're good at like a whole bunch of things, but nothing that's like immediately relevant. Technician, who has the best cashier? Oh, you're an amazing cashier. We're gonna hire you. Dollar bill, y'all. That'll be this employee's name. So assignment. Now we can assign, and as they do more of their particular tasks, they will get better at it, so they go faster and faster at it. So you get to be the cashier now. Then, where are you located? Oh, you're over here. Yeah, dollar bill, y'all. Why are you in the staff room? Okay, there you go. Just had to get in the position first. So now she'll go to her cashier station and she'll take care of all the purchasing stuff. which granted, it's the end of the day, so it's not going to do anything, but yeah, that's kind of like the basics of how that works. I'll attend this cashier. All right, so let's go ahead and at least save this for the sake of it. And then after this, we'll go back to check my main file and see just how much I have built up on there. So what you're saying is we've been on level 1 this entire time, and level 2 to 3 is packaging and manufacturing. So I have no idea what those two are. I think those came in updates that came out after I last played this. There was one product that was too expensive. Oh. But yeah, let's go ahead and save and quit. Main menu. And now let's go into my main file, which has a whole bunch of stuff done, but as of now, not everything. Okay, so you can change the difficulty every time you load it. That's good. But yeah, let's continue on our day 72 run here that I've had for I don't even know how long. Limit lighting. Having too many lights in the store has rarely caused a black screen problem. Huh. Wait, does it autosave? No, we'll do loading this straight up. So let me show you my store, including my ketchup station. It's gonna take a little bit to load, of course, but. So yeah, still Ketchup Cafe. I also have this little Christmas train decoration here because, you know, why not? Also a tree and some gifts because why not? I have a bunch of cashier stations up here. You got the placeholder video where it just shows some like cute animals, including little cat just sleeping on top of a car, all curled up and nice and cozy. And so yeah, down here I have basically all of my refrigerated goods. So you have all sorts of beverages, got some butter, got some red tea drink, got a whole bunch of like fish and sushi and just meat. Just look at all this meat. This is literally just 2 entire big refrigerators. They're just nothing but chicken. Then you got a whole bunch of like the dairy products here, all the cheeses, all the yogurts. I got all of the energy drinks and teas and stuff like that. Then I got all sorts of produce right in the back corner this way. Just loaded with every possible type of produce I could think of. Yeah, every little 2x2 section is the same fruit to make sure I have plenty of stock. Then I have, and you can just buy little mini kegs of like beer and alcohol as well. And then we have a bunch of kind of miscellaneous stuff over here. We got some bread. This is the PB&J sandwich aisle right here. So you got the bread, you got the peanut butter, you got the jelly, you got some laxatives. So we have the laxatives right next to the mustard because you will absolutely need the laxative as soon as you ingest any mustard. So we have those right next to each other for that reason. Then we got some barbecue sauce, which you might need some laxative for, but it's not nearly as bad as for the mustard. Then you have some honey down here, which I'm also not really a big fan of. So again, laxatives. Then we have all sorts of... Hold up, you can fit a lot more space in these now. These used to take up so much more space. Well, I need to get people set up as stalkers to get all that stuff to back up. Employees. Assignment. Can I, like, mass assign? Change all priorities, perfect. Restock. So now once you set everybody to restock, they will all start going on restocking everything as possible. Yeah, this is also my storage area back here. I don't have like a super detailed reason for why I store everything here the way I do. It's kind of mostly just whatever kind of makes sense to me at the time. And yeah, I think this is basically the maxed out storage section. But you will say navigating the produce section will be a nightmare in real life with only one entrance. True, but in this game there really is no such thing as there's really no such thing as collision, so that kind of helps around here. Also, I still got some walls I haven't painted yet. I should eventually take care of that. But yeah, so we got a whole bunch of like basically like diaper and stuff like that over here. We have a whole bunch of miscellaneous condiments and like other baby related items. Yeah, every single one of them has a different animal head because all these are available once you have the supporter pack. I made sure every single one was a different animal of some kind. Yeah, you got a fox, you got a lion, you have a panda, you got a frog up here somewhere, you have a moose. You have another cat. You have a lizard. Not sure what kind of lizard, but a lizard. Then we got a bunch of like laundry detergents, dishwasher detergents, a bunch of cleaners, got a bunch of sweets, got a whole bunch of different types of sugars. And here is my station of ketchup. Just every single slot just filled to the brim with ketchup. Which, how many? Okay, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So 18 times 8, that's going to be 180 minus 36, it'll be 144. And then there's 10 segments on here, so we have 1,440 bottles of ketchup on this entire table. This right here is my precious. And also you can eventually get like just random books you can sell as well near the end of the game. And actually, yeah, let's, where was the milk carton? The altar of our Lord and Savior ketchup, exactly. Yeah, see if I can kind of show just how much more expensive everything gets at this point as well. Where's like the dry milk? Where did I put that? Yeah, these racks used to only hold like 4 of these things at a single time, so I literally needed every single one of these racks to make sure I had enough stock on hand. Actually, okay, guys, right here. So, where's our regular pasta? Is this regular pasta? Yeah, this is regular pasta. Yeah, so in our first file, I think these were like, we sold these for like $3.50, something like that. They're basically double that price once you get to like 2.5 in-game months into the game. Because pretty much everything goes, not quite everything, but most things go up in price by the time you get to, right, like every Thursday, I think it is. Just like a real manager, I have no idea where anything is in my store. I mean, back when I was playing this actively, I actually knew for the most part where everything was. But yeah, it was like 3 months since you've actually stepped inside your own store. Yeah, that kind of thing happens. Also, at one point I did have like a maze of these like anti-thief tracker things set up until I realized they're actually like interfering with people's movements and stuff like that. So I eventually kind of got rid of most of them. Also, you have various types of pizzas, a bunch of type of frozen goods. Like you have chicken, you got French fries, you got green beans, you got vegetables, you got crispy potato pops, you got some ice cream treats. You have premium ice cream, which you can tell is premium because it's like 21 bucks per pack. Ice cream box, maxi cone, fondue, vegetable lasagna, crocante ham. Yeah, we got all... There's still a lot of stuff I could put up back here, but at the time there wasn't really any new products for me to buy. Which actually, do I have any excess level up points right now? I only have 2 level up points. Yeah, they've added quite a bit of stuff since then. Small electronics. Okay. Increase maximum amount of daily sales by 2? Oh, that's why I do like these little sale things. I still have no idea how these work. Up to 45% limited time. I'm guessing that if you have like too much of a stock of something and you want to try to sell more of it. Maximum amount of daily sales. So that's more produce even. Wow, okay. Some gardening. We get some seeds. More seeds. More seeds. Oh, you actually sold tools too. You sell hand rakes, hand shovels, hand cultivator. That's all kind of cool, actually. What are these big ones at the end here? Unlocks different types of pallet displays for the biggest products. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. Mart OS 2.0. The pricing machine software is improved and a way to automate prices. Oh my heckin' god, that is actually amazing. Because, okay, once you get all of these items available, let me show you how big the pricing list is on here. Where did I put my pricing machine? Where's my pricing machine? Right here. Here's my pricing machine. First off, heck you ads. We'll snooze that real quick. So in here. So notice how much I'm scrolling down to get access to every single item on here. Even with the pricing machine, you still have to manually go in and enter every single item on this list if you want to update the prices. So having a skill that actually automatically updates all these prices would be heckin' amazing. And it is actually worth the 7 skill points that it would show on here. Then otherwise, reduces overall electrical consumption by a 20%. Not just 20%, a 20%. When stores is closed during the night, the manager can use the new clock in the manager's room to accelerate time? What? Oh wait, does that mean like just everybody moves faster? Is that how that works? Use the new clock in the manager's room. I don't have anywhere near the skill points for that, but... Has this fire extinguisher always been here? I don't actually know. What else do they have? They also have unlock 6 more employees. Okay. I like the sound of that. And then the closest trash container will be replaced with recycling. So yeah, that turns this, I think, into a recycling bin instead. Also, I do have my my employee room actually decked out pretty well with a bunch of activities. You have like a few different arcade games. You have a full like cooking station. You have a coffee machine. You have a microwave. You have a fridge. We have a whole bunch of different soda machines. We have a pool cues for the actual pool table we have here. We got a dartboard. We got a bunch of comfy places to be able to sit down. We got a foosball table. I'm actually kind of proud of the way I have my employee break room set up here. Also, we have like a disco light bulb because why not? And yeah, we have a hyena named Reggie, a pig named Camilla, a cat named Ro. I can't tell which one's which. But we have a tiger and a wolf here, one of which is named Rachel. We have Chris, who is a lion, with a very special spelling of Chris. And we got Angela, who's a bear. Riley, who's a moose. Clara's a panda. Ross is a bunny. Rebecca is insert lizard type here. And then Alice is a fox. Every single one is a different little critter. And I can love it. Okay, so... Oh, wait, you can actually buy more storage space, it looks like. Oh, you get more shop space, too. Okay. What is this, though? Order packaging. Storage requirements 0489. I'm guessing that just means I need to have access to these so I can actually get access to this. I do have the money for it, but I need to open up this first. Okay, so what is by department? What do you mean by department? Unless that's what this is. Wait, I could also try to get access to this. Okay, since I have those, do I actually get to see where those lead to? Okay, that's a fully green room. I kind of like that already. But I can't enter there. And then, I still don't know what that is. Okay, so I'm guessing that's just unlocked automatically, maybe? Okay, so I can order... So order packaging. Storage requirements not met? I mean, I can just buy the rest of these, I guess. Oh, I need 8 as well. Why do I need 8 as well? Also, this... Oh, I'm reading the wrong thing here. I thought the storage space was like this price, but oh well. Yeah, let's go ahead and buy this department then. So, what does this do exactly? Order packaging, available orders, instructions. So, open the order packaging department. Wait for orders to arrive during the working day. Enable notifications if you wish to be warned when one arrives. Use the cardboard boxes on each table to enter packaging mode. Select the order you wish to arrange on the table. Go around your store or storage with the blue tray and carry all the necessary items to the table's striped area. An additional tablet will appear in the tray reminding you which items are needed. While using a table, drag products into the central box and use the close current box button when ready. The same order can have multiple boxes. Oh, we're dropping frames again. Yeah, Gecko, you might want to refresh your stream because the conjoined twin thing happened like a couple of minutes ago on my time. So you might want to try to refresh on that, assuming, you know, it'll let you because my connection is being ass. While using a table, drag products into the central box and use close current box button when ready. No, we have an ad coming up at this moment, so let's just go ahead and just get that out of the way. This will be the last ad of the stream. It'll only be like a quick minute while I kind of figure out what this order packaging thing is here. So, quick ad. Build a parcel pickup point somewhere in your store. Okay, that's what the one thing is. Eventually, customers will arrive to claim the orders and pay. Blazing table will drag the product in the central box and close current box. Order packaging department is now opened. Notify orders on arrival, yeah. Choose an order. Okay, so I guess this is where the blue trays come into play. That's probably these things here then. Okay. Okay, so I can't just set these down officially. I'll just do that. I'm only gonna do the one. Because I should have enough staff to take care of like all the other functions. Let me actually reassign them real quick. So, load priorities. So restocker and cashiers. Okay, so that should be the way I want that to be. Yeah, restocker, cashiers, yeah. Okay, so then that should be able to get everybody set up the way they need to be. I'm not gonna worry about like deliveries or anything like that. So, interrupt box recycle. Okay, I don't want to do that. Invoices. I have no invoices because I haven't actually done a proper day in this for a while. Yeah, I think we're good. Oh, I love how they actually show you like what items were not found and what were too expensive. I like that actually. So everybody should be ready. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then there's another slot here in case I want to do any like manual stuff myself. But yeah, I'm gonna close that for now. Because I want to try the new order packaging setup. I like the big door there actually. So we'll check this again. So wait for orders to arrive during the working day. Use cardboard boxes on the table to enter packaging mode. Select the order you wish to arrange on the table. Go around your store. Okay, so I think I'll worry about that once I actually get the order popping up. Because I want to see how that works, because I have no idea what that is. Yeah, let's heckin' go. Pet the cat. Okay, so let's take a look around. Yeah, I do have my little Roombas going around to pick up any trash as well. I actually might try to get back into this so I can, like, upgrade more of the store and stuff like that. Also, I love how you can actually, like, pick what spots of, like, the storage and shop you want to actually pick to upgrade. Because originally, you just, based on, like, in a very specific order that the game allowed you to for these spots. But now you can actually pick and choose, which I heckin' love. Yeah, because if I want to do my produce, I'll probably, like, pick some of these first. I don't know what these are supposed to be for yet. I guess maybe they're for, like, future content. Like, maybe, I guess the store could expand further this way and the storage could expand further this way. It's kind of my guess. That's the manager room. That's the staff room. That's the drop-off. Yeah. Oh, hold up. I don't have anybody working security. I should probably address that. Who's good at security? God, which slot was security? Oh, I think it's the shield icon. Okay, you're best at security, but you're a cashier. Okay, you. I'm going to turn you into a security person. Actual... Yeah, security. So that way, if we do get somebody to, like, trying to steal from us, they can give them a proper bop. Okay, so new order. What is this going to be? Melody Rush. Okay, so it's a separate box. Oh god, that's a lot of things. Deposit from blue tray in the striped area below. Okay, so I do have this available. Okay, what times do I need? Oh god. Oh my god, there is so much in here. Premium, okay. If I just go for like the... Well, no, because most of these are... Okay, orange juice is going to be frozen, I think. Or not frozen. Orange soda. Those are all sodas. Soda, pineapple soda. Orange juice wouldn't be like a regular shelf item, would it? Oh, let's watch somebody get beat up. Bonk. Bonk. Yeah, they literally just keep attacking the thief with the thing until they drop all their stuff. And then they'll pick up the stuff after the fact, too. So actually, if I can just do this, that'd actually make it a lot easier. So we need... Basic full... Oh, I can't take from there? Oh, that's kind of dumb. Okay, so... Oh, I had to right-click on it? Hold up. Do I only need, like, one of each? Is that how it works? I think that's how it works. Maybe. Was it chicken? Can't quite tell. There's a bunch of tea. Oh, there's the orange juice. Okay. Then premium water. Mozzarella cheese. Where are the cheeses? Right here. So, Thin metal, Gruyere, skimmed, mozzarella. Sugar-free soda. Sugar-free. Oh. That's the wrong button. Barbecue pizza. Which I think my pizzas were over here? Yeah. Four Seasons, barbecue. Stain remover. Premium detergent. There's gonna be bleach big bottle, detergent, softener, premium detergent. There it is. Chocolate powder. Melatonin? I think that's what I'm looking for here. No. Zinc, algae, vitamin, or fish. No, it's not anything out here. It must be over on this side then. Chocolate spread. Okay, chocolate powder. Ice cream box that's back in frozen. Ice cream box. Both cat foods. Where are the cat foods? These. Okay, they're back here. So, Pat Pat and Purr. And we got mint tea. Big sushi. Over yonder. Oh, the tray's already filled. Okay. Deposit required items from blue tray in the striped area below. And then organize them by dragging them. So I just like set this down here then? Deposit from blue tray in the striped area below. Hold up. I don't understand how this is working. Yeah, it's being very bad on my side too. Again, I wish I knew how to fix this. I just don't. Okay, why is this not working? Oh, I just do that. Okay. Yeah, like I said, my internet is being an absolute butt right now, and I wish I could fix it, but I just don't know how. Yeah, I think I just need to start like resetting my modem like every day, see if that does anything for it. Which I really shouldn't have to reset it every day at this point. But yeah, I wish I could do like better showing than it is right now. I really do. Yeah, in case you guys have to head out, once again, advance, thanks for the vibes. Yeah, I'll probably be finishing up this one day in this file, and then I'll be calling it myself as well, so I probably won't be going too much longer as it is. But yeah, I wish I could make a better viewing experience. I just wish I knew how. Where did I have the wine? Okay. White wine. Okay, melatonin was there too. Then watermelon. Premium diapers. What do you mean can't fit in the tray? Dang it. That's why I can take up the entire tray, isn't it? And pineapple soda for the finality. Okay, so that should be good. Oh, I have to actually, like, manually try to package all these. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I can't put them on top of each other. They're just slightly awkward in doing so. Oh, well, that was working. Dang it. A whole heckin' watermelon. Actually, I wonder if I should maybe just call it early because of just how bad it's being right now. Because this is definitely worse than I've seen it in a while. And I am not happy at the moment. Yeah, it's hard to get a good angle on this is kind of the problem I'm having. Oh, yeah, I still gotta buy the, Oh, how did you... Okay. Yeah, you're probably off by quite a bit at this point. Has the video actually been, like, pausing on you, or has it just been, like, 10p quality? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Just so I can kind of understand, like, to what degree it's being bad. Heck it. Okay, so that should be everything. Then I need to buy an actual pickup station. Devices... Parcel pickup. So put this in the front-ish of the store. Honestly, this kind... Well, does it work? Yeah, that kind of works. Dang it. There we go. Oh god, so many orders. Okay, so I'm guessing... Yeah, you also send employees for this, I think, too. Wait, what's... Wait, something broke? Oh, God. I don't know if I'm even fixing this. Yeah, I have no idea how to even fix... Oh, maybe this is what the toolbox is for. Do I have toolboxes? I don't think I have toolboxes. I need to buy those. Toolboxes. I guess this is how I fix this, maybe? Yeah, there it is. Okay. Well, that takes a while to fix. Okay, it takes care of the floor too. That's good. Yeah, they've added so much of this, actually. I'm not sure if I like some of these as, like, additional things. Yeah, you know what? Okay. Not sure how far back you are. But you did seem like you were maybe a couple minutes off of the live video. Maybe? No, hopefully you're still here, Gekwan. Yeah, I don't know what's happening with the internet. I think I'm just gonna call it now because I just cannot. This internet is being so bad right now, and I do not know why. Actually, let me do a quick test. Speedtest.net. I'm sure I'm gonna do this and there's gonna be absolutely no issues of any kind. But I just want to make sure. Especially given how bad just OBS is being. So download is fine. You don't even see your message showing up even in the VOD? I mean, they're showing up for me. Yeah, I'm still getting my full, like, 36 megabits per second upload right now. It is, whatever's going on, it is not my internet itself, I don't think. Is literally stopping and starting? Okay, yeah. So my in-game time is about 20:30 right now. It's definitely not on your end. My OBS is showing all the issues dead. Rip. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And yeah, like I said, I did an internet speed test. It's showing my full 34 megabit per second upload. So it's either maybe it's just Twitch servers because I know they've been having a lot of issues lately. Because, yeah, just like I said, everything on my end is showing that it's not an issue. Like, I'll type it here as well. That speed test I did shows I still have 34 Mbps upload, so I don't actually think this is my internet causing this. Maybe Twitch servers being Twitch servers. But yeah. Yeah. And stream now then. Hold on, let me double check, because I should be on like the quote-unquote best auto server setting. Yeah, server auto recommended. And I remember even trying to toy around with that for like manual stuff and never actually even like really worked. Yeah, because it is just being absolutely horrendous. What if I... Okay. So you're... Okay, so I'm looking at all the streams I'm looking in right now. Most of them are showing up like just fine, no issues. Okay, if I try to load into my stream... Okay, so I'm seeing a reduced frame rate, but it's still coming through at least consistently on my end. Why is the frame rate so bad? Yeah, I can tell there's a it's not as bad as you guys have been getting, but yeah, huh? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I wish I knew, but. Anyway, that's what I'm going to call it for the night, for any of those who can at least still hear me. I'll even put that in here. Oddly enough, I'm only seeing about 30 FPS on my stream on my side, but otherwise good. Although, actually, hold up. Actually, yeah, my own stream is several minutes behind, too. Yeah, how does that work? Hold up, if I try to refresh this... Oh, I don't know what... Dang it, Twitch. Ah. Anyway, I'm just gonna call stream here. I'll find a raid target, and we can share some love. Yeah, given that nobody can actually... There's actually a scientific breakthrough. We figured out to time travel into the future. Oh, wait. Okay, now I'm buffering. Okay, yeah, so, yeah, something weird is going on. I don't know what it is. But, yeah, I'm gonna find a raid target. Anyway. Raid target search. Commencing. So who is doing the things currently? We have 2 windows of view. You know what? You know what? Yeah, let's, Okay, I know who we're gonna raid into. Actually, okay, what's a good emote for this? I can't think of a good raid message. Oh god. I wish I was better at raid messages than I am. Some Balatro. Anybody have any good raid message ideas? What's interesting about Twitch is that if you're behind when the stream stabilizes, it actually runs a few FPS faster than 60 to catch up. You'll get behind by 15 to 20 seconds. Over the next 5 minutes, will drop to only 1 to 2 seconds behind. That's weird. Yeah, because mine is still having just the frame rate issues. Okay, it did a little speed up there, but then it went back to buffering, so... Actually, you know what? I think this sounds about right. Yeah. Yeah, we'll just do that as a raid message. Because that pretty accurately describes what I think I'm feeling and going through right now. Because, yeah, just everything is going to absolute crap. But, yeah, for at least those who may be able to hear me, thank you all so much for stopping by. Actually, I'll just type it all out. Thank you all so much for stopping by and hanging out. especially through these connection shenanigans. See you all on Monday at 8 p.m. CDT for some more Wheel of Mystery Randomizer. And I bid you all a good night and your cat meme. Yeah, 'cause I should still have that. Okay, yeah. There we go. So we'll do that. I'm just gonna turn my game off at this point because it's not gonna show up on the stream anyway. So, yeah, let's heckin' go.